free head pets.
It was for head pets, I promise.
No one else saw it. It's fine. I won't write you out for Pringles.
Wait, say that again?
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Can they see that? Yeah, they can see the plane. Hi, Zuvi. Damn satisfactory is nuclear pasta? Yes, it has had it for like a year now. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Smile. And as you say hello to me, would you kindly say it again? I did not say hello. I don't say it until I see it after the live notification. Icy Fire, you're not late. Fuck you. Oh, y'all and you. Where are we? Hi, Global. Hi, Love. Are you ready for Phase 5 and Tier 9? No. I don't think I've even ever completed Phase 4. You're late. Hi, Champlin. I literally wasn't late. I was late today. You are all extra late. Nobody was late. I wasn't late. None of you can even be late. Nobody's late. They changed what you need for Phase 4? Did they make it easier? It's still probably more difficult overall. Aforementioned, let's go. I think I actually knew that they made it easier. I just, you know, it's been very difficult to be motivated to play until 1.0 comes out. Cairo is late. Kairodoko? Global, we've been over this, like, literally the past 5 days this week. What day is it? It was set to high intentionally? Mm-hmm. Hi, Feet-chan. Elin, do you want the Ubisoft tea? Oh god, yes I do. I watched this sketch today. I've seen it before, but it's finding out your friends are gay. And two sit down on a couch, and this guy goes, what do you guys want? You want some coffee or I have some tea? And one of the guys goes, oh my god, yes, share the tea with us. What happened? And everybody just slowly turns at him and the music changes. He goes, we've got jasmine tea. Why did you respond like that? He's like, no, it's nothing. I just, yeah, I'll take coffee. And then the second guy next to him, his phone rings. And it's a song by Harry Styles, and everybody just slowly turns and looks at him. Is your ringtone Harry Styles? Yeah, he's a talented artist. Bro, that's super gay. And then the third guy goes, yeah, especially since this and this other album are way better. And everybody slowly turns at him. The joke being that all three of them, like, not secretly, but just, like, expose themselves for being gay. Bro, are all three of us gay? Ubisoft did a little Assassin's Creed little museum to appreciate Japanese culture. But the katana sword they used was a cheap one-piece katana from Amazon. Oh, so they keep doing it, Feet-chan. They also sent out a bunch of, like, content bundles to Japanese creators. And they literally kept mixing up the Nobunaga and Tokugawa banners. Like, they were literally just mix-matching them all over the place. And all the Japanese people were like, what the fuck is this shit? You now need 500 assembly director system, 500 magnetic field generators, and 250 thermal propulsion rockets, and 100 nuclear pasta to complete Phase 4. Or not now, but with 1.0. People don't stop existing because the day changes, Elon. Don't gaslight me. I'm not gaslighting you. It's just for Cairo's biggest fan, I feel like you should know his schedule more than I do. It's Saturday, Global, so you know he can't show up today. At least you're supposed to. They send out stuff with nonsensical kanji as well? Yes. Imagine exposing that. Lucky I am not gay. I only look at gay stuff ironically and flirt with guys ironically and get sexed by gays ironically, not gay. I love those prison videos of like, I fuck dudes in the ass, but I'm not gay. Global, I'll stop giving you a hard time. It's Saturday, so Cairo has drank a shit ton yesterday. And they are incapacitated. They are going to be hungover today. Hi, Myathies. This week is fucking atrocious. I hope it gets better. Thank you for the sub also. Where was I? Lunges. We're at lunges. So you want to stalk him because that's how I should show... So you want me to stalk him because that's how I should show my affection? No, I just want you to know his schedule. He constantly and regularly tells you his schedule. I feel like it's disrespectful to not know it when he shares it. Okay, what is fucking going on with my headset? It's like my vision's going out every time I turn or do a lunge. Oh, I hate that. You are laggy or stream is? No, that's my headset going out. When I'm going down for my lunges, my vision is blacking out like 3 times. I see it on OBS. It looks smooth now. What is happening there? You guys are seeing me lag when I'm doing that. It's how I show mine. Oh, if you say it, it's acceptable. 12 months club, let's go. Glavel is a bad fan. Alright, mailing Core an AirTag for her birthday then. This is driving me nuts. Why? It's gonna be fine once I start walking, but oh my god, I hate that. Bendy's. Did you just save every Chow avatar? Holy shit. Okay. I see why my vision is going out. I'm at 10 FPS. That's why I'm struggling. Where is all the performance going? The R chat is taking the most. OBS Studio is taking a lot. It's equal. Really? Man. There's some things I can close. We're gonna close these. As sad as that makes me. No channel points today while I stream, but, you know, maybe that'll give me a little performance. Why did it give me that menu? They gave me none. No, they just happen to be under my recents. Okay, listen, Ewan. There's an artist that does emotes, and they also have femboy. I will send info about them. I'm paying for them. Okay. Is Icy okay with Yulin's ass in their face? It was not in my it was not in their face. Having money was a mistake. It's so easy to buy too many Oreos, then eat them, and now I feel terrible. God, I know. I could, like... If I ever found a healthy cookie, that's all I'm eating. That's all I'm eating. If I get all of my nutritional value from cookies, that'd be a fucking dream. We did our leg stretch. What do I call that? It's like the hamstring loosener. And Cora's asking me who told me it was a good idea to send her an AirTag. The toe toucher. Well, so that's the toe toucher. The one before that, this one. This is what we do specifically to loosen hamstrings. And I was like, what do I call that? Do I tell her it was you or Smile? That's you! It was your idea, Global. Nobody gave you that idea. I certainly didn't say AirTags to you. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that evil on me. Oh my god, guys, my brains for a second is driving me nuts. I just gotta get walking. We're at Cami Stretch. According to your group, I have no original ideas. Where is that coming from? You have plenty of original and creative ideas. You're just weird. Didn't I say your group? Why would you tell her I told you? Cora and I are strangers. Didn't I say your group? Maybe I just lost you, Global. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. Is it this? Maybe it's this map. Let's try going somewhere else. God, this sucks because I really like this map. I feel like it's getting worse. I can't even open my menu now. Worlds. This is so sad. She said if I have her mailing address, why would I even need the AirTag? She doesn't know that's not... She doesn't know that's how you know... What? Hi, Mixie. She doesn't know that's how you know you made it big as a VTuber. Holy shit, okay, it was just the world. It was just that world that was tanking us. Oh, that's really sad. That map was really cool. Well, shit. Redo our cameras. That one seems good. Flying Ottawa. Man, I hate finding a perfect world and then it like has lag issues. I think I gave him a stroke. You did! She doesn't know. That's how you know you made it big as a VTuber. I think you're saying like when somebody gets sent an AirTag is how you get it, make it big as a VTuber. That's how you know. I think. I'm all for you giving him a stroke, but isn't it part of the bro code to not kiss and tell? Anyways, I kissed you. Okay. We did Cami Stretch. We were at squats. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's weird about kissing your mom? I don't think anything. I got a little weird about kissing my parents, I don't know, around 17 or 18. Definitely my dad was like, I don't want to kiss you anymore. And then, I don't know, shortly after that, I was like, yeah, I also don't want to kiss you, Mom. I lost one. Hi, you in cute chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 1630, 1930. Three minutes. Da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Hello again, lost one. Ah. Snom dance, mowing louder. We've just started. We're at 25 seconds of planking. Chill. Could you imagine if somebody, like, the moment they start planking, oh, it's so hard. It's harder as it goes, Pixel. Please? No! Shut your fucking mouth. 1 minute. It's I have to chime for another roll. Fix global. You can at least fake it? No. I will read more when I finish planking. Can we get incline on the planks? No, you cannot get incline on the planks. I don't even know if that would affect it. That might actually make it easier. We're halfway there. Global, did Global get paid or something? Can't look, Pixel. Did I get the Cairo roll?
Good morning, cuties.
Good morning. 1 more minute.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. 50 more seconds. Yeah. 40 more seconds.
Aw, Icy, you're so sweet.
I was actually, like, super worried about my computer earlier. Like, oh god, is it dying? 30 more seconds. Do I need new parts? Do I need to upgrade? It's just the world. 20. 15. Ow. Ow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Moan louder, please. 500 bits. I guess it's time for another roll. Thank you, Global. You can at least fake it. Can we get incline on the flanks? Paw global to global get paid or something? I can't look, Pixel. Did I get the Cairo roll? Maybe you did. Maybe it's just delayed and Cairo hasn't woken up yet. Maybe they're just waking up and they'll be here in 20 minutes. You shouldn't roll again. Because you don't know how, like, instant it is. Oh. Forgot this thing functions in 0.5s. Oh. 2.5 incline. Camera. Music. Oh god, my stomach hurts. And then walking through Exodar. Oh, no, I lied. Hurt. Damn it. I heard roll again. You did not hear roll again. You heard what you wanted to hear. I do appreciate it, Global. That puts us at an even 5. Why your stomach hurt? Because planking hurts. Planking fucking sucks, bro. Watch, Cairo doesn't even show up today. Why do you hate me, Lost Son? I imagine Cairo will at least show up in chat. They did message me last night, shortly after they left Core Stream. They messaged me again saying, "Yup, I'm drunk." I could plank easy, just watch me. See, very easy. Hell yeah, Smile. Good job. Yeah, that was a great time last night. He doesn't hold back. Sometimes he can be a little blunt with things and it makes me nervous. So like when he was talking about Cookie's internet, I was like, bro, chill! I'm sitting there like, gosh, Cookie's internet is going really slow and like taking a long time. I hope Cookie isn't getting frustrated and upset about this. And Cairo's there going, this motherfucker on like old ass, degraded ass copper getting chewed on by crocodiles. What the fuck? Where does he live in the fucking? And I'm just like, Cairo, please. I don't hate you, Global. If I did, I would treat you like you don't exist. Oh, I didn't go to 2.5. That's why it felt slow. So you're going 2 miles an hour. Do I exist? Do you think you don't exist, huh? My treadmill's like kind of creaking. That's not something I normally hear from it. Nothing, Yulin. Keep taking your meds. I need a drink. Oh shoot, did I take my pill this morning? Nope. We'll take that after the walk. Are we ready for the holidays? Here's the holidays. I don't exist. I am a figment of your imagination, Global. Every time you see or hear someone interact with me, it's all in your head. It's time to wake up. Gobble, if the voice inside my head was you, I'd put myself down. Barbershop Music Appreciation Day. Beans and Franks Day. Embrace Your Geekness Day. Fool's Paradise Day. Go West Day. Gruntled Workers Day. Beef Tallow Day. And French Fry Day. Sorry I wasn't talking much yesterday. It was a bit of a rough day. Freya, you never need to apologize for that. What this stream is I want it to only be something beneficial or positive to you. I don't want you to ever feel like you have an obligation or responsibility. I've got some responsibilities and obligations with it, but you yourself just show up, use it however you want. And if you ever get bored of it, I'll be happy with the time you had here. I'll miss you. But never feel like you're obligated to, I guess, contribute to the stream. I appreciate it greatly, but that is not your responsibility. Fool's Paradise Day? I didn't know your stream had a day dedicated to it, Ewan. Wow! No, Fool's Paradise is... I looked this one up. It's a day dedicated to, like, appreciating small, simple things in life. Which is like, why did they call it Fool's Paradise? Nah, you're stuck with me until I'm sexy. You're already sexy, Freya. What do you mean? Yeah, so your stream. Okay, buddy. Okay, guy. I'm a cute lump. Barbershop Music Appreciation Day. This just feels like way too niche. Way too specific. Not just Music Appreciation Day. Not like a rock music appreciation. Specifically the music they play in barbershops. Okay. Beans and Franks. I don't know that I've ever had a hot dog that had beans with it. Can we get a leash and collar so it looks like Yulin walking, Freya? Where is the Eevee? I'll get the stones. The Eevee is almost always asleep at this time. No full fool globble. I think barbershop music means barbershop quartet music. Can you look that up, Smile? Because that's a good interpretation of it, and I'm like, oh, maybe it is that. But it didn't say barbershop quartet music. So now I'm curious. They ran out of characters for the name. Embrace your geekness. This just sounds like a dumb holiday. Go West? So Go West. This was a holiday in the 1800s that was like, hey, the cities are becoming too crowded. Go fucking west, people. Fucking, this is when, like, people migrating out of the cities and going west was starting to slow down. And so they wanted to encourage it more. Gruntled Workers. Now, this is some bullshit work company propaganda ass holiday. This is a day to celebrate the workers who are satisfied and content with their job. The good workers of society. that don't ask for anything. And just, they're happy doing what they do. I hate this holiday. You gonna look up National Day on an Urban Dictionary? Okay, no. Barbershop Music Day is music played in barbershops. Barbershop Quartet Day is 11th of April. Huh. So, Barbershop Quartet, that sounded like, oh, that's probably what it is. But music played in barbershops gets its own holiday. Huh? The irony, I was laid off the day before. Why is Yulin becoming a libertarian influencer? What the fuck are you talking about, Global? I am very opposite of libertarian. I think libertarians hate poor people. Yulin would make a cool teacher. I actually do think I'd be a good teacher. I'm typically a good teacher one-on-one. If I'm teaching somebody something about, like, a game, I typically do well and make the process enjoyable for them. But teaching, like, a class of 20 to 30 students, that does not sound fun. You were talking about how good workers don't complain. That is not a libertarian thing. I also hate poor people, but not because they're poor, but because they don't have to pay as much or any taxes, and I envy that. What? Pixel? You think poor people don't pay taxes? Oh, Pixel. So, before Trump, if you earned less than $12,000, that was non-taxable income. You were considered, too low earning, and to take any taxes from you as gratuitous, so they don't pay taxes. Then Trump enacts this tax change. It was basically a plan over 7 years. It was his favorite thing. Make a law that comes into effect 7 years from now, so that it looks like he didn't do it, it looks like the next guy did it. And basically, this tax change made it so that the super rich, the 1%, pay less and less in taxes. People over certain earnings pay less and less. And that burden shifts to lower end tax brackets. This year was the 7th year. And in the 7th year, there is no longer a non-taxable bracket. In this last tax cycle, I earned $320 of taxable income, and I paid $70 in taxes. I paid $100 to H&R Block just to be able to pay taxes. So, when you say poor people don't pay taxes, that's gone. There is no longer a bracket of you're making too little to pay taxes. Teaching how to hold these nuts in your mouth. Okay. Why do you think they're poor? I went to live where Pixel lives. Sounds like they have a progressive tax system. I thought that it was 11,000. I've always heard 12,000. Doesn't matter. It's gone. Also, Hoy Freya, Pixel. Okay, no again. Maybe barbershop music isn't music played in barbershops? Looks like it's a genre of music sung by barbers, but not quartets. I am confused. It sounds like a stupid holiday either way, in my opinion. Are you actually looking this up? Yeah, why not? Beef Tallow Day. Just let him carry on. Beef tallow is apparently the fat from beef. Like, it's just the fat purified into a broth of just fat broth. Okay. And then French Fry Day. That's the winner. That's the cool one. I like French Fry Day. It looked like a tall hairless cat with a fluffy bobblehead. I saw an alpaca without its coat yesterday. I think I saw the same video, Freya. That thing was so fucking skinny. Leaflet judges us when we don't cook with beef tallow. Huh. I don't need a boyfriend/girlfriend. The government is already fucking me every day. A style of voice-only a cappella style music. Wait, that just fucks up the lower echelon economy that makes the lower-end project market less viable. Because of reduced spending power from the consumers. Man. Yeah, basically, Pixel. A progressive tax system is necessary. And these fuckers just keep hating poor people. I refuse to call them French fries and call them freedom fries. Same. High air also increases the demand of social services. She hates vegetable-based oils. I don't need to worry about oils when cooking. Because, my cooking is about as simple as it gets. I press 5-0 start on the microwave. Oh god. We're at 0.6 miles. Feels like it's been way further because of the incline. Thank you, Global. Today's gonna be a day. At least you are getting complete proteins. I'd like to use Femboy, but Ewan doesn't want to give it up. Oi. Boy oils. Saying Femboy oils just makes me think of Rose noodles from yesterday. Using Gamer Girl bathwater to cook food. Blech. I do suspect you are part cat. So you probably need to supplement your diet with taurine? I don't know what taurine is. I see that and I think Tauren from WoW, which is very clearly not the case. Hi, Riddle. I'm late in the line, but I'm first to get it from Euland. Zareth Mortis. Let's pause it and change the music level. This was our 6th video. Femboy, Femman. Hi, Ewan, my chocolate-filled waffle. I can't tell if that's lewd or if you're just naming sweets. Why not both? Hello, Octokong. I can cook rice with Femboy Sweat. I think you would notice if we cooked his rice with Monster Energy drink. Yes. What the fuck? Why wouldn't I notice that? Alright. I saw a great video yesterday. In India, I'm not actually entirely sure if it was India or Pakistan, but I think it's India. There was a bus full of people. And 2 guys on one of those little motorcycles. One of those little, like, street bikes. Apparently, they got mad at this bus. And they decided they were going to brake check it over and over. And they kept stopping in front of it. The bus was trying to get around them. But they just are harassing this bus. And at one point, the bus fully stops. They get out and they start like smacking on the windows, calling the driver an idiot, calling him an asshole. And they're holding up the bus. And wow. Wouldn't you believe it, guys? This is a really fucking stupid idea. Because you wanna know what happened? Everybody on the bus got out and whooped their ass. Literally just all the passengers just start flooding out the bus. Grab these guys and start kicking them in the street. Just beat the shit out of them. Carry them to the side. Carry their bike to the side. Kick their bike a bunch, you know, bending the handlebars and shit, ruining some of the spokes. Then they get back on their bus and leave. All these people had places to be, and these guys, with an ego, were just like, nah. We'll throw hands with a bus full of 50 people. There's only 2 of us. We like those odds. When will they learn? When will they learn? When will they learn that their actions have consequences? Basically. It's just like mind-bogglingly like, no shit you got your asses whooped. What did you think was gonna happen? Ah yes, fuck with the angry mob of people. They weren't angry. They made them angry. Like 50 people just trying to get to work. Just trying to get home. Not exactly in the best mood from either, right? You're not in a good mood on your way to work. You're not in a good mood on your way home from a long day at work. And these fucking assholes are like, hey, actually, stop. I need to yell at your bus driver for a couple minutes. So, like, just hang there. Stay out of this. We need occasional ego checks. Basically, I could take all the guys on that bus. In a fight, right, Smile? ... Smile. In a fight? That's such a good meme. Fucking Core going through Heavensward a year ago. I could take 5 dragons. In a fight, right, Core? Core? In a fight? Hi, Octomage. I bet Eric could take that bus full of angry people as well. Actually, I know Eric could. He practices for it every day. I'll send them to Jesus? Oh. No, I wasn't thinking you'd actually, like, take them in a fight. I was thinking you'd be, like, good to piss off 50 dudes and take it in the ass. Because, like, you're a brat, and that's what you do in every stream you go to. You start fights, act bratty, and then just take it all stream. So, like, I thought that's what you'd do in this situation. You're that good, I am jealous? Nah. I don't think Core could take 5 dragons in a fight. I am sure Core can take 5 dragons. Huh. She could maybe take him in a fight. Depends on how strong the dragons are. Are we talking like first brood dragons? No, no. Nah, Ewan, you don't get it. Sending them to Jesus is a euphemism? Oh. Is that like you suck them off so good that their soul leaves their body and they go to Jesus? Okay. Oh, Eric could definitely do that. Like a golf ball through a garden hose. I learned something yesterday Spacefish was streaming, and she never filled out the tentacle tier list. And it was like, oi, you're the whole reason we did this tentacle tier list. Where's yours? She's apparently saving it. She showed it to a friend, and her and that friend are like, let's do this while drawing stuff on Picardo. So they're planning a stream of the not safe for work variety, drawing these tentacles on Picardo. I don't know when. But that's why Spacefish hasn't done the tier list. What the fuck am I hearing? I told her to do it. I also never filled out the tentacle tier list. Tentacle are back on the menu, boys. We're at 1 mile. I'm like in such a non-WoW mood, but in 2 weeks when the pre-patch comes out, it's all I'm gonna want to play. But I need to get through Final Fantasy. I don't think I'm gonna get through Final Fantasy. What happened to getting a distance widget? I will tell you what happened. So, it was part of my plan to get, so my birthday came. Parents were like, what do you want? And I was like, I want this super terabyte hard drive. And it was like $100. And they were like, okay, here's $300. And I was like, what? Did you see the gift? And they were like, no, we did not. But, you know, we'll just give you this. We felt this was good. I was like, okay, Jesus. I went to cash. They gave me a check. I went to cash the check. My new phone doesn't work through the Wells Fargo app. So the Wells Fargo app is how I would cash checks. And it doesn't like my new phone because it's not a Samsung or an Android. Well, it is a Samsung. No. I said that wrong. It is Android. It's not Samsung. It's not Apple. And so because it's not Samsung or Apple, it's like, oh, we don't recognize your phone. It's not a real phone. Which is like, what? I can't deposit checks through the app anymore. And the closest Wells Fargo to me is like 10 miles. So I've been sitting on the birthday money and haven't, like... I need to get the terabyte drive first. I have the money to get all this stuff. I just haven't. And so that's what happened to getting the distance thing. I'm being lazy. I'm being one thing at a time, and I'm failing at doing the first thing. When you roll an intimidation check on a dragon and get a nat 20, but the dragon rolls 2 on who gets to top and who doesn't shapeshift. And doesn't shapeshift. I don't understand, Air. What's the problem? And Erd can't be Apple? That's like 2 days of walking? Yeah, but it's walking through Missouri. That's different. Walking in the safety and comfort of my home on a treadmill? That's nice. I have you guys keeping me company and keeping me safe. Out there in Missouri, where there's weather and bugs and people? No, thank you. Just don't get hit on the sidewalk. Let's Broadway. Yeah, just don't get hit. These fucking guys think they own the road. Keeping him safe, what? Yeah, that's right, I said it. You guys keep me safe. Hi, Harry. Bork, bork, bork. See, exactly. Oh, I actually saw a cool video this morning. It was a sheep herd, and there was a Tibetan Mastiff guard dog. And a wolf tried attacking the sheep. And this Mastiff fucking ran the wolf out of there. This Mastiff was, like, massive compared to the wolf. And he just fucking chased it down. The wolf was like, oh shit, bro, never mind. Sorry, bro. I do own the road, I pay taxes. I mean, Android can't be Apple? Yes. That's not the thing. They only take Samsung or Apple phones. So Samsung or iPhone. But because my phone is an Asus ROG, it's on Android. But it's not Samsung, it's not an iPhone. So Wells Fargo was like, this isn't a real phone. You can no longer do your mobile banking with us. I wouldn't say safe, I would say under new management. Oh no. Ah. You know, it's funny. That video of the Tibetan Mastiff and the wolf, it kind of makes me think, like, people always show pictures of, like, look at how cool wolves used to be. And now look how puny and weak they are domesticated. And they show, like, a picture of a pug or a chihuahua. And it's like, well, we've also toughened them up a bit, right? Like bulldogs, mastiffs. Those will just fuck up a wolf. You are not a real bank. Cash by check, you bingus. Cash my check, you bingus. I think it actually has to do more with the European chipset in your phone, Ewan. Wait, are you saying Freya is domesticated? That is quite literally the opposite of what I said. Wolves are wild. Domesticated dogs are often, you know, kind of wimpified, right? If it's a pug, it's not winning no fight against a wolf. But many breeds of domesticated dogs are bred to be tough. They're bred to be fucking scarier than wolves. A bulldog, if you took a bulldog and a wolf and put them in a fight together, I think the bulldog is winning. If you put a Tibetan Mastiff in a fight with a wolf, I think the Tibetan Mastiff is winning. It certainly won in this sheep herding video I saw. The wolf ran fucking crying. Wait, are you saying Freya's domesticated? Oh, I thought you said... Why did I read that so weird? Freya is not domesticated. Freya is a wolf. I read that totally wrong. What did I read that as initially? Wolves are domesticated. I think that's how I read it initially. No, wolves are not domesticated. That's not what you said at all. Could you use one of your parents' phones to cash check? I probably could. Zealand having a Michael Vick moment, and do I clip it? I am not having a Michael Vick moment. I am recognizing that people like Michael Vick exist. That people breed dogs for dogfighting. And like, look, I think bulldogs are cute. I love me a velvet hippo. But they are bred as killers. You cannot ignore the statistics that they kill way more people than any other dog. I'm not praising them for it. I'm not being like, dude, pit bulls are so cool. They're so amazing. Everybody should have them. I feel like we gotta stop breeding for them. I almost feel like we need to eliminate this breed because it has become a problem. Now I want to say Breeze Dog for something. Breeds Dog? No, I hate that global. Dog fighting. That whole scene. I think it's very disgusting. I wonder if Elon has unlocked the bootloader on the phone. I don't even know what the bootloader is. Shit. You mentioned the European chipset, and I'm like, oh fuck, that probably is the problem. I like this phone and it's nice, but it does suck that I can't cash checks now. I guess Shin would have had to unlock it and sent it to Elon that way. Pit bulls are like Mustangs. If you let it become a problem, they'll wipe out a crowd on the sidewalk. If you can control it, then it'll be enjoyable and you'll have a nice dog or car. It shouldn't come down to that, Pixel. If you need special training, if you need to go an extra mile to make this dog not kill people, that's a problem. I agree. With the proper training, with somebody knowing what they're doing, pit bulls can be amazing. But you cannot expect the average American, the average person, the average dog owner, to be perfect and know exactly what they're doing with a pit bull. And as a result, we get a lot of pit bull deaths every year. A lot of pit bull killing people. Any games for me to recklessly spend money on? I like hunting dogs. Having it unlocked means you can't use the system's hardware signature for banking and other apps? I don't think he did that. Hi, Cairo. But most pit bulls are naturing. Given they're not from the puppy mills, too. I mean, naturally they're naturing. I mean, yes, they can be. But you look at the numbers, Pixel. And it's like, how many people do Huskies kill a year? 5. How many people do Dobermans kill a year? 7. How many people do Pit Bulls kill a year? 300. It's like, it's an astronomically high number compared to every other dog breed, and it's just like, you can spin it any way you want. You can say, they're naturally good dogs. They're naturally caring, it's bad ownership. But when you look at that number, it's really hard to be like, it's really hard to justify. Wedding Witch? Cairo Heart, we missed you. I'm so sad, Cairo. I found a really cool hat and time map to start in. That's where we were doing our stretches earlier. But the map was poorly optimized, and it was bringing me down to 10 frames per second. And so I had to leave it. Holy moly. Yeah, I don't have a super great computer. I'm at 44 right now. I don't even get like a usual 60. But I was like down to 10. And it was to the point where I was like doing squats and lunges. And my vision would like, my vision couldn't keep up. So it was like going black 3 times a squat or lunge. And everybody's like, yo, we're lagging. I knew the gacha rolls would pay off. What the holy moly, high riddle, high global. That's messed up, Cairo. Look at how much sauce you put on high riddle. And then look at how much you put on high global. You even gave him a little tilde. You're playing favorites. So Cairo, apparently I meant to know where you are at all times. I'm not saying you need to know where they are at all times. They share their schedule with you all the time. I know it. How come you don't know it? Global shows up today, Cairo, and he's like, where's Cairo? I don't see Cairo. Well, Global, what day is it today? And then he does this, Yulan, people don't stop existing when days change. The correct answer was Saturday, Global. It's Saturday. So where is Cairo? He's hungover because he drinks on Fridays. You know this, Global. I can't miss Cairo. You can miss Cairo, but you gotta know where they are. If you were really a big fan of Cairo, you'd go join him on Friday night and drink with him. Lots of drinky last night. So Cairo, apparently I meant to know where you are at all times. Thick 44, you will be missed. Airwave, I mean, I know I'm not loved. No, don't say it like that. Just aim better. Ah. Oh my god. Fucking incline days. Not in public. Not in public? That's weak, Global. I never hide my affection for Cairo in public. What are you doing in private that needs aim? Hi, Jan. Maybe you should? No. I don't want to. If I want to kiss Cairo in public in front of an audience, I'm gonna kiss Cairo in front of an audience. Boy kisser. Cairo, did you ever do this zone? I didn't. I completely skipped this zone. I was not playing Shadowlands when it came out. I went back and did enough to unlock the raid portal. So you have to do enough to unlock the, like, flight path to the raid portal. And I did that for the walking video, and then I never went back here. Yeah, so apparently I'm stalking you now, Cairo. Mother says so. I think I said don't stalk them. Don't send people air tags. It's not stalking to know somebody's schedule. When somebody's like, I work Monday through Friday, and then you message them every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday going, where are you? It's not stalking to be like, oh, sorry, I don't know your schedule. It's being obnoxious because they have to tell you the same thing over and over. Regular and Lost One, hi Freya. I am the one that said to stalk them? I didn't know I was a mother. Hi, Foss. Fuck you. You're dumb, Foss. I was gonna watch your whole stream. You were like, I'm tired, so I'm just gonna do one more quest and then I'll end. And then you went another hour and 30 minutes. Fuck you, idiot. You're bad at ending. One more quest. Hi, Kimmy. Just put it back in your pants. Welcome, Raiders. Oh, hi, Foss. That was Core. You want me to keep tabs on Cairo? I don't want you to keep tabs on Cairo. I want you to know Cairo's schedule. I feel like it's disrespectful that you just, every time Cairo tells you their schedule, You go, don't care, didn't ask, never going to remember that, going to ask again tomorrow, and I expect an answer. Where's Cairo? Didn't answer me in 5 seconds? Rude, must hate me. That's you, Global. That's you. Hi, Foss, did you have fun? Foss, you and some people in your chat were like, dude, I hate Foss. Or, no, Foss. I hate Elidibus. He's such an idiot. I think it was Cyber. And I'm sitting there like, man, I actually really like Elidibus. Did you do the trial or stop after the dungeon? Eland isn't ready for a cat, much less a child. I did the trial. Hell yeah. I really like Elidibus. For a while, I think I liked him more than Emmett Selk. And then, you know, watching other people go through Emmett Selk again, I was like, that's a hard sell. I think Elidibus is great. But Emmett Selk is just Emmett Selk. Or as Foss likes to say it, Emmett Squelch. I hate the way he says it. I agree, dude. I hate Foss. He doesn't have jiggle. He doesn't even juggle or do card tricks. How can you like a clown that can't do the basics? That poor 6-year-old brainwashed kid. We're at 1.9 miles. We're cruising. I woke up this morning, and we had hung out with Core last night on her stream. And so I fell asleep in my beanbag. And when I woke up, my back was fucking killing me. And then I hung from the I-beam in my basement, and it just went pop, pop, pop. And it felt so much better. Emmett is way better to me in every way, but I did almost cry for Elidibus ending, so that was cool. I say almost cried loosely? Yeah. I wish I did, though. Well, I mean, of course you wish you did, Foss. Because you're a monster that doesn't feel emotions. So, like, you know, you don't cry at tender moments like that, like a normal human. I'm kidding. True and real. I don't know, I find myself thinking that about myself a lot of times when I see really impactful moments in anime and stories. And then I find myself only crying at it the second time I watch it and really understand everything. So, like, I told Foss this recently. I watched through all of One Piece, and I never cried. And then when I watched through it a second time, there were 2 parts I cried at. When Nami is 6 years old, and the Arlong pirates attack the Orange Islands where she lives. And her mom only has enough money to save the 2 kids or herself. And the mom saves the 2 kids, and she says, nope, the money's for my 2 daughters who I love more than anything in this world. And she looks at Nami and Nojiko and she goes, I love you. And Arlong goes, aw, that's sweet, and shoots her in the face. That shit got me. It didn't the first time. But, like, the second time, when I really understood, like, the scale of it, I had seen further in the anime and, like, knew more about it, that scene got me. The second scene that got me was Nico Robin. She's like, go away, Luffy. You can't save me. And then, forget his name, but the fucking masked dude's like, yeah, you're taking on the world government, idiots, you can't win this. And Luffy goes, Soga King? Burn the flag. And they burn the fucking world government flag. And Luffy goes, I don't care who my enemy is. Robin, come out to sea with me. And Robin yells back, I want to live. That one got me. I didn't cry at the boat. I think that's the one that gets most people. Didn't cry there. You speak the truth? I think we made a monster. I Foss, real emotional scene, no cry, dumb moment, balls like a baby. What is wrong with me? Heck you, Foss. I want to live. I want to live fucking get me. Got me. I ugly cried for the vote. I want to live. I don't remember Arlong shooting Nami's mom. Doesn't he take her to the dungeon under Arlong Park? Nope. No, he fucking blasts her point blank in the eye. And they show it as a silhouette. They show Arlong standing there with a pistol. And it's just lined up with her head. Actually, it might be in her temple. I don't know. Hi, Loomis. You time. Hope you guys are all doing great. Me seeing lovely moment. My face outside. Me inside. Why am I not crying? I'm a bitch crybaby. Okay, bedtime. I'm tired as fuck. Good luck walking. Don't trip. Sleep well, Foss. Thank you again. Fuck the going merry. I am happy it is gone. Wow, lost one. I'm pretty sure he takes her to the dungeon to watch 4Kids. Okay. They might have done that in the 4Kids version. In all the real versions, she fucking gets blasted. Rest well, Foss. God bless. It is like, in that moment, she had just had a fight. She had just had a fight with Nami. Nami ran away. Hi, Kumi. Nami ran away from home saying, you know, I hate you. I hate being poor. She made dinner for Nami and Nojiko, you know, spending a little more money than she should have. And she's like, that's okay. I just won't eat dinner the next 2 days. And then they're going to pay the tribute. But Belmare only has, like, 1,000, which covers one adult, and it's 500 per kid. And, the girls get discovered by the pirates, and Genzo is like, these aren't hers, these are 2 orphans. The 2 meals at the table were for, the mailman and I were going over to Belmare's for dinner. These kids are, you know, the village brats, they're kind of orphans. We kind of take turns caring for them. We'll pay for them. The village will pay for them. Belmare goes, nope. Those 2 girls are mine. The tribute I have is for them. I can't pay for myself. But that's okay, because I love them more than anything else in the world. And Nami goes, Mom! And, like, starts to run toward her, but Genzo grabs her. And Arlong goes, aw, that's so sweet. Anyway... Lamau, they what? Hi, Riddle, rest well, Foss. Nah, she's fucking dead. You're trapped in the pre-roll dimension. But I hope you're doing well, Yolan. I don't have pre-rolls on. I hate that. If they remove the tattoo scene from the 4Kids version, I can't forgive them. Lamau, he literally did the oh no anyway. Dude, the tattoo scene, Cairo. I didn't cry, but I was definitely uncomfortable. With her just screaming, Arlong, Arlong, Arlong. Shunk, 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 shunk. That's grisly. That's why I tell people, if you want to get into One Piece, watch through Arlong Park. If you watch through Arlong Park, you've seen everything One Piece has to offer, and you will get the show. That scene is just, ugh. It's a good portrayal of the intensity that Oda can do. If I had a nickel for every time a parental figure of the Straw Hats starved themselves for the Straw Hat, I would have 2 nickels. It's not a lot, but it's kind of strange that it happened twice. Okay. It happened with Sanji. It happened with Nami. Is there anyone else? A lot of them came from poverty, but I don't know if there's a parental figure that, like, literally starved themselves for them. I don't think it happened with Luffy, though it could have with the bandits. It definitely didn't happen with Zoro. It could have happened with Usopp, but his mom was more sick than, like, poor. It could have happened with Chopper. If Dr. Hiruluk was like, We're not making enough money, but I want to make sure Chopper gets enough. I don't think it happened with Frankie. I don't think it happened with Robin. In fact, I don't think Robin had a single nice person in her childhood except for Saul. Yep, ended up with 2 minutes of ads on joining stream. Good lord. Bezos determines what ads you run? Imagine killing people if they don't pay tribute. Just make them work. Honestly, yeah. Why weren't they just, like, conscripting people and be like, okay, you can't pay the tribute? You have to do some indentured servitude work. Then once you do that, we put you back on the streets. Oh, you couldn't do indentured servitude, or you couldn't pay the tribute? Back to indentured servitude. But they were probably just like, we don't even want to deal with that, kill him. Might have happened with Jinbei. It would explain why he joined the Food Grandma Big Mom. Jinbei grew up poor. He grew up in the slums, but he was always strong and able to take care of himself. He was kind of like Luffy as a kid, where like, yeah, he grew up in the slums, but he wasn't like, I need wealth. He was able to just, you know, be strong from a very young age and get whatever he wanted. So about 350. Huh. I don't know what the 350 is. We're getting to the end of this video. I say that, it's still got like 20 minutes. We've done a full loop around it. We're almost at the west side, then we'll go straight through the middle to the raid. Okay, what do you think 350 means? Tree fitty. Like $3.50. Which I don't think is what I get from 2 minutes of ads. I need a drink. Oh yeah, Yulin. Have you talked about the sketch situation already? FaZe sketch? Yes. A guy from FaZe, who I don't like anyone from FaZe Clan. They've done a few crypto rug pulls, so fuck them. But a guy from FaZe, it was found out that he used to do gay porn. He used to have OnlyFans. And he kind of panicked and almost like left FaZe. People were thinking he might have almost killed himself. The FaZe Clan were homies. They were like, bro, you're a homie now. You're a homie tomorrow. Get back here. He said, okay, came back. Did a video on it, talking about it. It was funny. I did not have sexual relations with that man. Except I did. Often. Anyway, bye. That shit was funny. His video was so funny. A lot of content creators are being fucking weird about it. They're like, he's gay? I'll never let my kids watch his content again. It was just like, man, shut the fuck up. But he was so nervous. Boss of the village, why is my population getting low? Boo-boo, what the fuck? Yeah, just, you know, homophobia. They were okay with him before they knew he was gay. Now that he's gay, they somehow think he's gonna try and convert their kids to being gay. Even though all he does is make, like, Madden videos. I don't know, people are just... they're just dumb. Okay, before you move on too much day, 350. So about 350. Right. Today is 360. Tomorrow we will be playing Banjo-Kazooie for day 350. It'll only be 11 days late because of scheduling and family visiting. But tomorrow is Banjo-Kazooie. There was something else with the FaZe Clan. I saw a clip It was a clip from a small streamer. I don't know what game he was playing. Some single-player first-person shooter. He killed a guy and the body ragdolled into just a face-down, ass-up, back arch. And he was like, yo, Sketch would be proud. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made that joke. I'm really sorry. That was too soon. I'm sorry. But like, I don't know. I thought it was funny. My messages aren't sending? What the heck? Yeah, I might hate FaZe Clan, but seeing them spot the red flags and his homie and doing everything to make sure he comes back on her really did the little +1 for me. I 100% agree, Loomis. I do not like FaZe Clan. But it's one of those, like, credit where credit is due. They did the awesome thing here. Not just the right thing, the good and awesome thing. Bro, so he takes sick, nothing has changed. Hi, Wrath. FaZe. Man, you may bro now. Man, you my bro now and forever. So get back here and make us that sexy OnlyFan cash. Let's go. It's more of a thing that he did because he was down bad with drugs and all that. So the whole incident was something he never wanted to come out. Is 365 or 366 1 year for you? It was a leap year, right? I think 366 is 1 year. I meant to say hate, not love. I see no drugs were mentioned before. Thanks for clarifying. Typical Twitch, really. He shadow banned you. I think you caught us straight. No one was shadow banned. Hi, Nick. Is that the cute and adorable Freya and Euland I see? It is. And you can't see them, but Icy Fire is right here with us as well. Wait, is it FaZe or FaZe Clan? The second one, Zuby. Riddle is just cracking jokes and probably doesn't know about FaZe Clan. Riddle's just being a silly funny. Hi, B-Top. Do you think the final antagonist of One Piece will be Emu, Blackbeard, or do you think he'll have the Cross Guild be the final antagonist? There's a way to show how much the Straw Hats have grown, but also a way to fuck with power scaling? Honestly, Smile? I do not know. It could be Blackbeard. It could be Shanks. It could be Emu. He can literally go any way with it. He's going to fight... I would say he's going to fight all three, but there's a possibility he doesn't fight one of them, right? There's a possibility that he fights Blackbeard, and Shanks fights Emu, and then it's him versus Shanks. There's a possibility that he fights Blackbeard, and Emu wins against Shanks, and the final is Emu. There's a possibility that he fights Emu, he fights Shanks, or Blackbeard takes over their powers, and then Blackbeard's ultimate goal. Like, it's just, it could go literally any way, and it's like, I have no idea what he's planning. I think Blackbeard, I hope Dragon will be the one doing something against the government. Say hi to Icy. Hi, Icy. How are you, Freya? Hope it's the Cross Guild. I want Buggy to be the final boss. It's not going to be the Cross Guild. There is going to be... God. I have seen both Blackbeard's crew and Shanks' crew kind of being lined up to match the Straw Hat crew. So if you look at both crews, each crew has like, this one corresponds with this Straw Hat. This one corresponds with this Straw Hat. And it's like, ooh, that is potential for a big, big showdown. Hi, Nick. I'm okay, thank you. How are you? Dragon is always just chilling, never doing anything. I'm good. Hi, Nick. Oh, yeah, also your boy got 1 year older. How do you manage being over 30 and not depress you? I'm almost there and it's scary. I was depressed at first. How are you, Ewan? I'm good. I was really concerned and depressed about it at first, Loomis. Because when I turned 30, my hair started receding real fast. I immediately got on Keeps, the hair loss prevention, which has stopped it. I've kept all my hair since. If you're not on it already, I kind of recommend it if you can afford it. Especially if you know what the guys look like in your mother's side of the family, because your hair loss is hereditary to your mom. So look at her dad, look at her brothers, and if they have early hair loss, get on that shit sooner than later. Can't have receding hair if you're already bald. If you care about it. If you're one of those dudes that just like, I don't give a fuck, fucking rock that. That is a level of confidence that, like, holy shit, people admire that. I don't have that confidence. I need my hair. I think it's gonna go Shanks for the Poneglyph. Crossguild, Race to the Lodestar. Emu. Blackbeard, Final Conflict. Icer Noble. That is a very, like, believable output. Arnie Jan. Can't have receding hair if you're already bald. Okay, hear me out. What if Blackbeard steals Luffy's Devil Fruit, and with him having 3 Devil Fruits, the Ocean's Anger rises and takes out Blackbeard? Which could leave the final arc being against the Cross Guild. So we can see Luffy never needed the Gum Gum Fruit to become the Pirate King. That would be a fucking crazy way to do it. Probably not. I don't think it's going to happen. But, like, it's Oda. And Oda can do fucking anything. Luckily, I've got good hair genes. Actually looking forward to my hair graying. I love gray hairstyles. Hell yeah. I was very concerned about it at first when I first turned 30, Loomis. Then when I was like 30 to 32, well, like 29 to 31, that's when I was doing work from home and I became way happier with my work-life balance. And then 32, I got laid off and was miserable. And then halfway through 32, I started streaming. Lost a ton of weight, met a ton of people, happiest part of my life. It's been very disconnected from my age. Tired? Joke on you, Ewan. My mother's side are all Colombian Indian. I have like 2 uncles. Also, I did give Strand of silver hair since I was a kid. I think Blackbeard's motivations will be strong enough to warrant a big-scale battle? Oh, for sure. Look, I'm not Oda. I can't write a good story. I just say dumb stuff. I mean, here's the thing. Oda is so fucking good. So goated. He could portray any of them as a final villain. I don't think Cross Guild will be the final. I can see them being a big threat. I can see, you know, especially Mihawk and Crocodile and anyone else they recruit being a big, like, obstacle. But I don't see Buggy being the final villain. However, if Oda does it, I have full faith Oda pulls it off. But, like, Emu, Shanks, Blackbeard, hell, even Dragon. All of those, I'm like, yeah, I can see this as the final villain. I want Kuro to join Cross Guild. Oh, God. Are we talking Captain Kuro from, like, Chapter 14? Hell yeah, brother. Also, what Gum Gum Fruit you mean? Human fruit model Nika? Imagine One Piece having an end? It does. It's coming. Kuro of the Black Cats? Yeah. So, Oda has been teasing that. Oda had an in-between chapter picture of Kuro. He also had an in-between chapter picture of Dawn Creek. And so it looks like Cross Guild is literally recruiting all of their old villains. It's officially the final saga. It's coming 5,000 chapters later. It might be 5,000 chapters, but it is the final saga. Aga, Saga, Arc. I combined Saga and Arc there. Don Krieg was on Blackbeard's island? Oh, was he with Blackbeard? Huh. Can't believe Gin lived. I can. He's a tough boy. I'm betting less than 300 chapters. It's the Gum Gum Fruit because its power is of imagination. So if Luffy imagines it's the Gum Gum Fruit, it's the Gum Gum Fruit. Try to be a little more vague with everything. Try to expect everybody talking about all this to be in the know. Don't explain anything, Smile. Because I'm pretty sure Zuvi already knew that. And, like, there's people that might be considering getting into One Piece, and they're like, the fucking what? Don Kleoskis. We're at 2.9 miles. I don't know. Shanks is my favorite character in One Piece. So, like, I'm kind of wanting him to be the final villain. I want to see more of him. The art of One Piece communication is leaving out the important bits. C1 Elba. Zubi started by saying the real name. I agree. I agree. I don't think you're wrong there. Just the what you said was like, all right, this is the one where I gotta tell people. Don Cleostes, don't mind me thinking of prehistoric fishies. Are you up to date? Yes. 300 chapters is a lot. Keep in mind, 300 episodes? No fucking shot. There's no way. Look at War of the Best. How many chapters was that? But that's like 200 to 250 episodes. But chapters, it's way less. You think we're gonna have new crew members? I'm gonna be honest. I'm upset that Carrot and... oh god, what's her name? Yamato didn't join. I'm upset about those two. I thought they were like fucking like shoo-ins. Maybe they join later, I don't know. I don't really have a strong opinion on new crew members. If we get new crew members, I'm not going to be surprised. If we don't, I'm also not going to be surprised. I can just see it going either fucking way. I think we'll have one more. I think they've already been shown. If you know, you know. I think I know who you're talking about. I do hope more of the past villains join up with a cross guild. Could bring back Arlong because that would be great for Nami and Jinbei's story. Yulin, why is Freya so very cute? She was born that way. And through great effort. After the last chapter, I think we might get two at once or none. Here's something crazy. I'm actually super out of date with One Piece. I wasn't reading the manga. I was just watching the anime. And Luffy was fighting Cracker. And I stopped watching. I just wasn't feeling it. And so the last time I actually saw One Piece was Whole Cake Island. But I see a lot of Crunchyroll clips on YouTube. And so I kind of know what's going on. I've seen the whole Luffy-Lucci fight. Freya, just a cute tiny bean. Are you having fun, Yulin? I'm having so much fun. We're at 3 miles. Isn't Nefertiti and her duck already the 10th crew member? They're honorary crew members for sure. Why was Luffy fishing in the back alley? What? That's also possible. I don't think those characters will stick around. Probably join the revolution. Oh yeah, that might be right. Probably pretty likely now that I'm thinking about it. Freya, may I please pet the tail? Fighting. Love you, thank you. I watched up to the end of Alabaster, Thriller Bark, and then just clips. Honestly, don't fucking know what I am talking about. Dragon needs the buff. I don't know, man. Never seen the man doing anything. Damn, the sun is doing a number. I don't know why I fell off of One Piece. I absolutely love the show. I defend it like a fucking ravenous dog. I'm one of those One Piece fans. When people are like, it's too long, I'm like, no, it's fucking not. It needs to be that long. Oh, God. Jesus, that was loud. That's still kind of loud. There. We'll fix that eventually, guys. 3 years from now, all of our videos will have a standard normalization of sound. I promise. Even the music agrees too long. Yes, you may, just my tail. Oh god, my ears. Honestly, that would be funny if Dragon didn't have Haki or Devil Fruit. He's just a guy who built an army. Hi, honey. My issue is not that it is longer than it's supposed to be, but that it's too long for me to care to get into it. It feels right, Loomis. Like, once you're into it, you're like, this makes sense. Of course it's that long. But as somebody who's not into it, it's like, that's too fucking long. I don't care. And that's fair. That's very reasonable. I let out a yelp and my son mimicked me. It's not too long if you never stopped being up to date. My fucking ears. I'm sorry. Yulin, just say the word and we'll do a One Piece book club. A volume a week. Yulin let Cairo nap. Hi, honey. He had a full night. Aw. Hunt to make a Kiwi? Yeah, I guess. Here's the thing. So I hate it when a series has an end, they get to that end, and then they decide, we need this to keep going. So, like, Dragon Ball Z is the perfect example of this. Goku wants to get the Dragon Balls. They get the Dragon Balls, stop the evil guy from taking over the world. Yay. Then there's the World Tournament. Then there's the World Tournament again, and this time Piccolo's in it, so they need to stop him to save the world. Then there's Raditz comes, and this creates a whole arc of, oh, 2 more Saiyans are coming, so stop them. Oh, they serve some alien named Frieza. He's trying to find Dragon Balls out there. Let's go to him. This ended up being the right call because he found Dragon Balls on Namek, Piccolo and Kami's original planet. Stop Frieza, save the universe. You end it there. Dragon Ball Z is a good series. Honestly, it could have ended at any of the World Tournaments and it would have been a good series, but ended at Frieza, Dragon Ball Z goes down in history as one of the greatest anime of all time. We would be arguing that Dragon Ball Z would be #1 on my anime list, not Full Metal Alchemist. But no. Then we have androids. We bring back some stupid villain who was making androids back in Dragon Ball that had a power level of 500. And somehow he's learned to make androids with power levels in the millions. Sure. Oh wait, after the androids we have Cell. Oh wait, after the Cell we have ancient evil Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Oh wait, after Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo we have the entire GT series. Oh wait, that sucks so much. Let's bring it back with Super. Dragon Ball Z / Sonic the Hedgehog is literally just, we're going to keep this going because it makes money, fuck the story. So when people say this goes too long, I'm like, yeah, This should have fucking ended. End it at Namek. They beat Frieza, it's end. I don't care how good of a villain Cell is. Everything else around Cell sucks dick. That's my take on Dragon Ball Z. But One Piece, from the very first episode, he says, I'm going to be king of the pirates. So I don't think the show should end until he does that. Once he becomes king of the pirates, then I want it to end. And that's not to say twists are bad. That's like a staple of Tales games. They set out to do this, shit changes, and the goal changes. So like Tales of Symphonia, we're going to protect the Chosen One, regenerate the world. Oh, we're not regenerating the world. We're participating in a broken system that some guy is manipulating, stealing mana from the planet to resurrect his dead sister. We are going to stop him and save the world, these two worlds, from this double starvation process. That's a good story, it ends there. Because it's just Luffy sets out to be king of the pirates, it ends when he does that. I don't care how long it is. So long as it all makes sense, and it never feels like we're just drawing time out. Now, the anime has some fucking shit pacing, and it feels like they're drawing time out. But the manga is pretty good paced. It makes sense at all points for me. Euland head pat. Like Naruto? Naruto, I feel like, has a decent story. It starts and ends at a good point. I feel like the pacing is very off in Shippuden. I feel like, especially the second half with the Great Ninja War, the pacing is dog water there. And it gets a little silly with, I'm the big bad guy. No, I'm the big bad guy pulling the strings. No, I'm the big bad guy pulling the strings. No, I'm the big bad guy pulling the strings. No, I'm the big bad girl pulling the strings. No, I'm the big bad guy pulling strings. That shit sucks. Too long doesn't make sense. It's like saying you don't want more money or an infinite supply of food. It's all good stuff. How is it a bad thing? I don't think it's all good stuff. I think that he could have just made a new series and it would have been better. BBZ, you mean Sonic, right? Luffy walk in on the guy and punch it. Guy get knocked out. Guy wake back up. Luffy, man, I didn't know you didn't have power. Guy, dude, I just like paperwork and make an army. That'd be funny. Because sometimes too long means less quality. Like Long Island. GT was a fever dream. That's such a short arc, though. And it has Kuzan. I actually don't think Long Island was bad. I think it was a very silly arc, which kind of broke up the seriousness. It had Kuzan. It had some serious implications and foreshadowing. In the anime, it goes too long for sure. But in the manga, I think it was portrayed at a good pace. Super Ape 3 transformation, 3-episode transform in episode 4. Hit one punch next episode. Yeah, but Yulin, if Dragon Ball ended, we wouldn't have gotten Beerus. Beerus is great, but same thing as Cell. I don't think he justifies all the shit around him. I don't know how I feel about Kuzan anymore. He's cooking, for good or bad, I don't know, but he's cooking. I guess I haven't seen Kizaru in a bit. I also know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about him. Some of the anime's drawing outness is just really good looking animation during the fighting sequences. When Symphonia 2, Yulin smack. I'm glad you had fun with Symphonia 2. I think it's dog water. Naruto, you mean Boruto's dad? Out. Cross. No, me, I'm the villain. Answer your question, Yulin. I can't whoever's in between you and Freya. There's no one between me and Freya. Icy Fire is right here. He's a little flame behind my hand. You cannot see him. But he is right here. I'm so upset that Foxy might be important. So mad. I heard Cat. Cat is always right. Totally not mega cute. You are so scary. I see. Yulin is wrong. The end of One Piece is gonna be a Davy Beck fight. Mark my words. Not like this. Beers is worth it. I will overlook garbage for Daddy Cat. Smile. There's a legendary... Hi, Undertow. There's a legendary VR chat clip from Veronica J's stream. 5 years ago. She used to stream under the name Jakey. And... she's streaming. She meets this guy who runs around in a Beerus avatar. And he's like, whoa, you're so cute. She's like, aw, thanks. He's like, hey, you seem really approachable, like I could talk to you. Will you help me pick up chicks? I really want a girlfriend. She's like, okay, well, that's the first thing you shouldn't do is tell them, like, you're only talking to them to get a girlfriend. Oh, okay. But yeah, sure, I'll help you talk to girls. Here, go talk to that one, and I'll see what needs to improve on. What, by myself? Yeah, just go talk to her. Okay. So Beerus goes and talks to this just typical standard VR chat e-girl. He's like, oh, I'm Beerus. Do you want to have sex with me? She's like, whoa. That's a little son, dude. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm just new to this. I'm really sorry. Look, honestly, I'm kind of, a whore. So, I'm not totally against this. I'll just let you know that, like, when I'm with a guy, I want to get destroyed. And the Beerus guy, this fucking legend, he just goes, oh, well, that's great. Because my name is Beerus. That's kind of my thing. I'm the destroyer. Holy shit. Anybody fucking knowing Dragon Ball is just rolling on the ground at this. Elin, why is Icy Fire invisible for? They're shy. Hi, Dahi. Cool news, I'm watching on my new phone. Hell yeah. Look, if I'm gonna get with a guy, I want him to destroy me. Oh, well, that's great! That's kind of my thing! Oh, God. I wanna go see if I can find that clip later. I'm haunting Yulin to give him a cute purple glow. Can we see the purple glow? I can kinda see it. I can kinda see it if I lean into it. Cold fire invisible, hang on. Was it the guy who used to do really good Goku impressions? You're thinking of Shinikami. Shinikami was there. He is in the clip. He's, like, hanging out with Veronica as they're, like, looking at it from behind a wall. Hi, Bits. Yulin sounds suspiciously like Beerus. Guys. Bisu? Bits? This dumbass went live yesterday playing Rabbit and Steel as I'm still streaming but like about to end, like I wasn't gonna instantly raid him. Can you believe that? This guy actually thought he should have known. This whole pickup story is pure cringe, especially the guy. Oh god, it was so funny. You too, Smile. He fucking thought. God, I love that phrase. You fucking thought. He played right into my hand. Uh-huh. I'll play right into your hands, Bits. I don't mind if it's you. Bitstream with Twitch authentication. I know you would. Yes, it keeps the bots out. Hang on. I stream with authentication. Could you not talk in Bits chat? Are you unverified, huh? I literally don't remember the last I ever had a bot in my chat. Nope, I could not. Bitstream for tops only. I required a phone number if I recall? Okay. I don't think I require a phone number. But I do require email verification. Ah. 3.6. I'm pretty sure we get to 5 by the end of this. We've gone all of, like, we've just gone north. That's only a small section of Darkshore. Ah. I need a drink. I won't give Twitch my phone number after banning my VTuber friends for nonsense. I don't know if that's really getting back at them, Riddle. That kind of seems like it'll do nothing, except prevent you from talking in some chats. Yeah, no? Email verification is easy to deal with for bot accounts. I literally have never had a bot in chat because of verification. On one hand, I'm sitting here like, well, you stream a lot less. So, you know, that could have something to do with it. On the other hand, this guy is literally studying cybersecurity and knows more than me. That makes me consider it, Bits. You have a point, Elon? No, I used to stream a lot? I feel like we've had this comment before the last time Bits streamed. This doesn't feel like a repeat for me. I'm not getting any deja vu from this. Alright, now that Bits is here, I can tell this story. Bits used to Zeus Arma. There's a chance it was brought up. Hi, Hunt. Amazon probably already has your phone number anyway. Yeah. Okay. So I was watching a clip from Josh Strife Hayes, the British chap on MMO commentary. And, he was telling a story of how he had a foreign exchange student in college that didn't understand idioms. So at one point, they went to a party, and she was like, "Can I have some of the drinks?" And the host of the party was like, "Yeah, knock yourself out." And she was like, "What? Hi, Q." We walk it in 360. Knock yourself out. And this girl's like, "What?" And they have to explain to her, this is just a phrase. This just means, you know, go crazy. Have as much as you want. And she's like, "Oh, okay." They go to the idioms, not idiots. They go to another party, and they're hosting it. And somebody goes, "Yo, can I have some of the food? You know, some of the party food." And this foreign exchange student, she should have gone, "Yeah, knock yourself out." And she goes, of course, kill yourself." And they're like, you know, they pull her to the side like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why did you say that to him?" And she's like, "It's that phrase, you know, go in excess, you know, have as much as you want." And they're like, no, that's specifically knock yourself out. You have to use the same words. This is a slang phrase. You can't just replace it with different words. What you have just put out into this party is very different energy than knock yourself out. Hunt Fat Finger Y. Hi, Riddle. Didn't even see the I. Am not from US. They still probably have your phone number. I don't understand idiots either. I don't understand him, XD. I just came back home, bought medicine, fixed my car's rear lights. Fucking productive. Lamau, keep yourself safe. Low tier exchange student. Finish hospital. That shit is so funny to me. "Hey, can I have some of the food?" Yeah. Kill yourself. Whoa, what are you doing? You can't just say that. Here's some good news. I can't see her eyes glow and thunder cracking in the background when she says, "Kill yourself." Can I have food? Yeah, shit yourself. Illinois is the first state in the US to ban insurance prior authorization for medical treatment. Now that's a little misleading. That specifically refers to mental health services. But basically...
Oh, it's Illinois, not Illinois.
Illinois?
Yeah, no S.
I feel like I know that. And I would have normally said it that way. But when I get wonky and I start reading from my notes, I just say so many things wrong. Did you see the Ron tweet? Which Ron? Because I saw that Ron got a stripper pole. I don't know if it's the same Ron. Ask him how to say Des Moines. I'm off to bed. Love you bits in chat and Ewan. Bye, Smile. Sleep well. But yeah. Insurance prior authorization. Basically, this is where you have to, like, get authorization from your insurance for certain treatments. And they can kind of just stall and waste your time. And what often happens is they stall to the point that it's out of... it expires. So you just don't get the help at all. Now, this needs to apply to just all medical treatment. Because I fucking hate insurance companies. Fucking health insurance companies are a fucking scam run by con artists. And they do not give a shit about people. They're just trying to make money. And so they have processes set up to waste time, and they don't care who it hurts. But Illinois is starting to fight this. Different tweet, probably different Ron. I'm imagining it's the VR chat Ron that you're talking about. Sleep well and God bless you, Smiles. My bits and Dehi. Car insurance, crash car, pay. I fucking hate health insurance. So anything that the health insurance company's take an L on, I'm like fucking celebrating. We're almost at the tornado. See if you can find a cow. There's a cow circling around up there. I'm gonna look for it for a bit. I feel like I might have seen it, but it was just really far away. Ah, there's too many trees in the area. I see one on stream, he's walking. Wow, that's mean! My next story. I was watching Alzora. Play Stardew Valley. We fucking love Alzora. And she goes, hang on. Why is the music playing? She opens up the options. She mutes the Stardew music. And then she goes, get that out of here. I want to play my Wii music. And fucking Lady Gaga is playing. I have never been so upset about Stardew as this moment. How the fuck do you turn off the Stardew Valley music to say we need our Wii music? And it's Lady Gaga. Oh, I was rolling. I was Madge. That Umbra is extra green, love you. Hi Q, hi. Aggressively puking. I can't think of a more upsetting phrase with regards to Stardew Valley. Weaves listen to Lady Gaga then? No, she just said Weeb music, and it just happened to be Lady Gaga in her playlist at the time. But I digress. How dare she? I was so fucking addicted to Stardew right now. She is literally streaming it like 10 hours a day. I didn't see the cow. I think the cow is really high up, so like to see it clearly, you have to fly up there. Maybe we see it because we're looking like straight up. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see it. I don't think we're gonna see it clearly. Damn, not going to listen to Lady Gaga anymore. I don't even dislike Lady Gaga. Hi, Elder. Lady Gaga is great. But over Stardew? That's upsetting. What, Euland? What, Euland? What, Bits? Can I ask you a question? You don't even have to ask if you can ask me a question. You can just ask it. Even though it's probably not going to be a question, it's just going to be like, frick you. You can always ask me a question. Yeah. Thanks. Anytime, buddy. You know I'm a big fan of you. He already asked a question. Bit. Here's some sad news. You guys remember the MMO Zenith? It was the VR MMO. They are ceasing development. It's still going to exist, you can still play it. But it sounds like it did not make a profit. And it is a dead game. Ooh, oh my god, no. Dead game? Yeah. Yeah, they came out with an announcement that they're ceasing development. I never tried it. I watched Tao play it. It looked okay, but early game for Zenith was so bad. It felt so empty. Yeah.
I think it had too much arm movement too.
Yeah, I remember people
You
like...
constantly had to swing things and people tiring out their arms trying to do stuff.
Yeah. Oh, did you see Power World is opening a merch store, Young? I did, but I thought they already had merch, so I didn't, like, look at it much. I played the healer.
They're opening a merch store with Sony in Japan.
Oh. That's not concerning. Does it have cool merch, or is it like, oh, this is a problem?
The merch itself, I just saw the announcement between Sony and one of Sony's subsidiaries. But it was
Okay.
Sony Entertainment, Music Entertainment. So it wasn't even their software development stuff. So it's all like merch. Everything that's not to do with actually Power World, the game itself.
Gotcha.
So like, but the thing that was interesting was one of the studios that was involved was also has done anime. So we might see a Power World series of some sort on.
And then we'll have story for
actual
Power World.
competition to Pokemon.
I played the healer. Imagine a one-guy person take that, put it on VR, and made it good. Goat. I mean, so Zenith is just like step one. I don't know if people expected it to be like the next World of Warcraft. I think it was just the first VR MMO. And unfortunately, it was like, I feel like it was destined to fail. And a lot of people are going to look at it and be like, VR MMOs fail. Until there's like a stride in the technology. But we will see. They should add headshot into insta-kill. I don't think they should do that. No, the big VR game coming out, I think I called it Red Brand. I mislabeled it in my notes yesterday. It's the Behemoth. And it's basically like, imagine Bone Labs, but with a Skyrim skin. So it's Skyrim VR, but not just like, oh, you can play Skyrim with a VR headset. No, it's like, you're playing Bone Labs, but it's very much like Skyrim, Norse, armor, medieval swords, fantasy. You slash a guy in the leg, his leg comes off. You've got a grapple hook and pull a sword to you, you've got that sword. You have to block directionally, you have to cut directionally. Looks really good. call it a sport game higher. I feel like Zenith of all MMOs that released had the potential to succeed. VR is just so niche, and no one wants to do anything other than VR chat. VR chat is honestly a major part of the VR problem. It's hard to look at it as a problem, but I do kind of agree with you, Bits. VR chat brings a lot of people into VR. Like, a lot of people get VR specifically for VR chat. I would say most people do. Who have, like, I don't want to say real VR headsets, but, like, big boy headsets? More than just, like...
Yeah, not a Quest.
Yeah, not a Quest. I did. That's definitely why I got it. Now granted, that's anecdotal, right? That's, you know, based on the people around me in VR. Of course I see that. But it is like... They get stuck in VR and don't want to do anything else. Yeah, people get VR for VR chat and never get to or even try to experience other VR games. Exactly. And that's exactly me. I haven't even tried Beat Saber and I own it. Because, like, if I'm in VR, I just want to be in VR chat. VR to me is not a game thing yet. Uh-oh. Motherfucker, go mod Beat Saber. I don't wanna. Huh? There are plenty of great VR games? Oh, I know. I just don't think of my VR headset as a console yet. It's a socializing thing, and then I think of my PC as a console. Need to run an errand with the babies. I'll be back soon. Hopefully before walk-ins. Okay. Cooking sim and Blade and Sorcery. You already Beat Saber, it's easy. VR chat is still first place. You'll piss yourself playing Alex or Into the Radius stuff? Yeah. I have no intention of ever playing those games. Never, ever. Maybe for like $3,000, I don't know. Take care, Freya, kiss the kids for me. But those games are peak. But my thing is, I've said this so many times, the Game World devs for VR chat moved away from VR chat. Dev standalone stuff, we'd have so many decent, good VR games. Ooh, I can see that, yeah. We'll get you to play Subnautica in VR? No. The reason not global is because Subnautica in VR fucking sucks donkey tits. Like, it's just bad. It's unplayable. I tried. I told you guys, get me to play it for $250. Y'all gave me $250. We went to play it, it sucked. We played regular Subnautica. And then I told the 3 people that funded it, if you want something else, I'll do it. Oh god, I don't think we're gonna get to 5 miles. And all of them said, nah, you're good. Nah, you're good. Nah, you're good. Actually, you owe me Outlast Trials. Why would we want you to play something good? It's not playable, Global. Subnautica standalone, Subnautica outside of VR is actually really good. That is a great game. It's just my phobia. Didn't I want you to walk faster? I'm pretty sure you specifically said, no, it's okay. We can go back. Yes, I'm aware of it. I don't know. I haven't had the chance to ask one yet. Why they prefer to work with the restriction of VR chat instead of going standalone? I asked Hapu and Barneon. I'll do that one sec. I also just can't walk faster, I see fire. We run into sound issues then. So if you did, I might have been like, that's not an option. Alright, you guys ready for a stupid story? An influencer, guy who makes YouTube videos, he did a... Go into DMs with Yulin and search Yulin. Yeah, how did that work? An influencer was like, I want to eat this bowl of poisonous centipedes. Well, he died. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. I don't know if they were live, but an influencer died eating poisonous centipedes. Do you want to hear Ewan panting like a dog in the Texas sun?
Does he win a Darwin Award?
I hope so. No, I'm with Bits. I don't want the walks to be so grueling that it's just me breathing. I already have trouble, like, thinking straight and not saying dumb shit like Illinoisy at the pace we go. I think the biggest news from yesterday was the Alec Baldwin stuff. So if anybody remembers, 3 years ago, a producer, I think she was, she died on set, because Alec Baldwin was pointing a gun at her, and it was a prop gun. It should not have been loaded, but it was, and it shot and it killed her. I think it also hit some other guy in the leg. This launched a massive investigation. They found that workers' conditions on set were not appropriate. They were cutting corners and not doing all the safety regulations they should have been doing. A whole bunch of scummy shit. It honestly is more on the armor than Baldwin. I agree, for sure. Well, so here's the thing. It does go to Baldwin a bit, because he was the guy running the show. He was the one cutting the corners. So, like, yes, this armor totally fucked up, but, like, Baldwin created the conditions for it. I feel like it's inappropriate to create an unsafe working environment that pushes your employees, and then when one of them fucks up, go, whoa, hey, whoa, not my fault. That guy fucking killed her. That's messed up. I think both of them are at fault. However, the DA and the cops that were prosecuting Baldwin are fucking incompetent. Shocker. Cops being incompetent. And, the trial has been thrown out for the police and DA withholding evidence. Him creating the conditions is separate to the shooting? It's separate, but it's related. I think it's definitely connected, and he should face some consequences for it, don't you? I'm not saying the armor is free of anything. You know, whether you are pushed to these conditions, whether somebody's making your life hard, and you were just trying to put, like, food on your table by doing this, I get that.
Armor and someone else have already been convicted of crimes.
Yes, the armor went to jail for 18 months, I believe. They're actually going to look at their trial because they're like, wait, if the police and DA were withholding evidence, should this person have gone to jail? If Baldwin doesn't, that doesn't seem fair. So they're going to relook at that trial. Charges have been dropped against Baldwin. It seems fucked up. I think both of them should...
Not just dropped with prejudice.
Yes.
Whatever
prejudice, yeah.
So they can't be ever retried.
Yep. Which... I hate that. I hate that. The Illinoisi looking a bit Susie. I'm all for making Ewan suffer, but no. Oh yeah, the murder. It honestly is more in the armor than Baldwin. Him creating the conditions. He used toy guns. Nuh-uh. I would use toy guns. Or CGI. To me, it's crazy that they use real guns with, like, blanks. And then this shit happens. Because it's been happening for fucking decades.
Well, it's not even blanks. It's even more so than blanks, because people have been killed with blanks. I mean, look at what happened at the end of The Crow.
Mm-hmm. I was just gonna mention that. Although, The Crow, okay. The Crow is where Bruce Lee's son died, right? Bradley?
Yeah, Brandon Lee. Yeah.
Brandon Lee, yeah.
And he was shot at close range with a blank.
Well, so have you read, like, what they were doing with the blanks there?
No.
If I remember correctly, they had like run out of blanks. So they got actual bullets, were uncasing them, taking out like half of the powder, and then recasing them. They were like trying to create their own blanks or something like absolutely wild. It's like, what the fuck? Who thought this was a good idea? Fact check me on that, somebody. Because that's something I remember reading like 10 years ago. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like, no, they were just standard blanks, but you know, blanks can kill. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like using anything that can kill. I feel like it should be fucking toys. We have CGI. Fucking use CGI now. There's no excuse for it. Oh, this video's quiet. Uh. There are toy guns that use blank-specific blanks that no bullets can fit in. I just want to use anything that has, like, little to no risk of killing somebody. How does this keep fucking happening? You say that, but look at you handling those thighs. Okay, dude. What the fuck did I write? OSHA go crazy? You mean simunition that basically crumbles upon shooting? Oh, shot. Those are some mass-level destruction weapons right there. Oi. But RX and most simunition doesn't sell to civilians. Simunition companies. I don't understand that. Why? I'm okay with not selling to civilians. I can see logic in that. But you should be able to sell to, like, a movie company that's like, we need this for a prop. I feel like a private company should be able to get it within reason. I don't see logic in it. Explain.
Essentially, you were correct with the crow stuff, but the details was that when they did that, it was fine, but they hadn't inspected the gun beforehand, giving it to the actor, and because of that, they were inspecting the guns because sometimes the bullet would get lodged in the barrel. So that's what happened. There was a bullet lodged in the barrel, and because of that and all the explosion and the mass behind it, it fired a bullet at full speed.
Gotcha. The logic bits.
It was a fuck up on their crew stuff.
The logic bits. And this is a brainstorm. Hey, maybe this is why. I don't actually know the science of this. But the logic is, maybe they don't want simulation bullets in the hands of civilians, because they see a situation where people take simulation bullets, start doing things like, I'm gonna go prank an area, load up something that has a very high fire rate, shoot into a crowd, haha, it's just a prank, nobody died because they're simulation bullets. But the panic that would cause in that situation, they don't want people seeing simulation bullets and being like, I can go fire these at people because they're not real bullets. Even if there's, like, laws against it, even if the simulation bullets come with, like, hey, absolutely not, do not ever fire these at people. These are not to be fired at people. This is for, like, you know, prop situations in a movie. I feel like general public would be fucking stupid with that. Okay, that's a stretch, but a non-zero chance, I guess. That is an extreme example, right? That is a situation that they foresee and they're like, we don't want this. And that's just my first thought. Oh god, I can actually imagine idiots on TikToks doing that for the bit. You guys have no idea how much I want Yulin to kill me with those thighs. Oh my goodness. That's a very extreme example, yes. Yeah, that is the, like, you know, a guy goes to a music concert, starts shooting into a crowd. Haha, simulation bullets, we scared the whole concert. 2 people get trampled to death. That is the extreme. Right? The less extreme is people start going to Target with these, with guns and these simulation bullets. And, like, threatening people. Or, just shooting them, like, you know, from secret, spots, like, you know, hiding in the clothes and shooting people and being like, tee-hee. Just being, you know, typical TikTok jackasses with it. Just being irresponsible with them. And I feel like by giving a level of this is not a lethal bullet, you won't kill people with this, there is signing off a bit of like, it is okay to shoot these at people. Even if you say, this is non-lethal, yet it is absolutely not okay to shoot these at people. Never go firing at these people under any circumstances. Do not do it. Just by the whole, like, in your head, this is non-lethal, so I can. I mean, if someone fired a fake bullet at me, beat the shit out of them. New banned simulation gun. They are danger for us societies. Fun fact, the simulation rounds can be used in standard guns. Just with a swamp bolt, and that bolt can't fire off normal rounds. Yeah, that is a stretch, but I hear. I definitely want these simulation rounds to be used in, like, a professional set. Like, a movie can be like, hey, we want to use these for a movie. I can see the logic in that. I can see the logic in a gun owner being like, hey, I take the license test. I get approved for simulation rounds. I'm approved to use them on a, like, private citizen level. I'm okay with that, despite how anti-gun I am. I'm okay with that situation. But I do see a knee-jerk reaction of like, hey, maybe we don't want every civilian to just go buy these at Walmart. I hate the fact that this is even the way we have to look at it these days because of TikTok idiots. I mean, so we use TikTok for the example, right? But it's also just idiots. Before TikTok, people would have done this without any sense of clout. They would have done this just to fuck with people, like, with their friends. Same here with Airsoft. Police don't like us to have them, but my counterpoint is, I was like 1K to order plastic guns, so do you think I will throw my life away to steal 300 to 500 FL? It's one of those things, Bits, where just like, fucking people are stupid. They just are. It's something I learned from Artsy. You can say, as a streamer, this is my stance on this topic. And most of your chat will take that within like 10% plus or minus. So like, if I say, I love Breath of the Wild, it's a 7 out of 10 game. They would be like, oh, he thinks it's an 8 of 10 or a 6 of 10. They're within that range of like belief of how much I like it. But crazy people will take it 20 to 30. So I could say, I like Breath of the Wild, it has problems. But people will go and say, he loves Breath of the Wild, it's a perfect game. It's kind of like that with just everything, right? If you say, here's some non-lethal bullets, don't use them on people, there's gonna be enough idiots that hear non-lethal bullets, it's okay to use them on people. It just, people is dumb. Especially in America, where we have monetized education, and every other country out there is like paying their civilians to go to, paying their citizens to go to college. We're going to the next story. Florida private beaches. Didn't mention, but they can be used on other people. They have marking rounds as well. Just taking all this without any sign of wavering. Freya's unshakable. Freya is AFK. She went to go run an errand real quick. They are richer, they're more stupid. Have you guys seen the madness in Dubai? I don't think wealth has any bearing on intelligence. I think there's some really fucking stupid poor people. I think there's some really intelligent poor people. And we know there's some really fucking stupid rich people. But it's also hard to look at rich people as, like, only stupid, right? I think the scale is all over. Esports World Cup. The fact you refer to the population as civilians is telling you aren't even an army brat. What would they be? I think citizens is a more appropriate role. Have you ever had Tesco milk? I have not. Wealth just scrapes on the ego? Exactly. I'm not an army brat, but the general populace is civilian. DMs? Oh no. Florida. So yeah, private beach in Florida. Florida, they have a lot of private beach owners. So basically they have a lot of like sandbars, small strips of land that are like islands, where people buy a house on the beach. My parents have actually done this. They don't own the beach. There's actually like, you own about 50 feet from your house, and then after that, it's public property, and anybody can go to that beach. So if there's 100 feet between your house and the water line, you own 50, the Florida owns 50. If there's 30 feet between your house and the water line, you would own like 20, the Florida would own like 10. However, in a lot of these places, there's been massive island erosion. The beaches are getting smaller and smaller. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, it is typically their job to go collect sand, pump it onto these beaches, and keep them restored. However, there's apparently a law that they cannot do this unless they have unless they own the beach. They can't do it to private property. However, they own all the beaches. But to cover their ass, they're like going to all the houses and being like, hey, we want to restore your beach. Sign here. This says that, you know, you recognize it's public property. And all these beach owners are going, what? Hell no. That's my land. That's my property. You stay the fuck off of it. And the army is going, so you don't want us to restore the beach for free. And they're like, nah, get off my property. They don't own it. But they're saying, you know, you cannot restore it. And so now, Florida has this problem where they can't restore their beaches because all their private owners that don't own this property will not sign off on restoring the public property because they think they own the beach. And it's like, oh no, they're gonna lose their beaches, these dumbasses. I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least
not just gonna lose the beach, they're gonna lose their houses.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least a decent amount of correlation between someone's wealth and intelligence. Might not be always, just in general. I kind of agree with that, Loomis. I'm not saying people like Elon Musk are intelligent. What I am saying is that he is going to be intelligent in some regard. Whether that's intelligence in, like, charisma, intelligence in intimidating people, intelligence in conning people, I feel like there's some measure of intelligence. You don't fucking get to richest man in the world without having some skill. But, like, overall, you know, we look at a lot of these rich assholes, they're fucking dumb as bricks. Elon Musk is dumb as a brick at the end of the day. Here we break clothes off beach.
He's just really rich because his daddy owned a emerald mine in South Africa.
That is definitely how he started. I think where he's gotten today, he's gotten a lot of it just by moving into companies, muscling out the founders, and portraying himself as this awesome tech bro, and building a cult around him that supports him. He definitely got his fucking start from Daddy Rich Bags. But I don't think that's the only reason he's there. Not to say that you're saying that's the only reason he's there, but I feel like a bit of it is his own.
That's where he got his starting money, and that's where
Yes.
why he's rich in the first place.
Yes. The beach is public. But I'm also a dumb asshole. Where's my money? Oh god, not the army, lol. Thing always changes. Actually heard him running off out of breath there. We've had 5 incline all day, Global. Restore these nuts on your face. To be honest, it's also the fact that some wealthy people tend to rely too much on theory while not looking at practicality, nor what is the real situation elsewhere, so they think they can fix stuff for the less wealthy while not looking at the reality of the situation. They are just allowing the land to be returned to Atlantis, Ewan. Lets 3 big-ass storm pass on their house. I will also restore the beach. Wealth gives a better access to knowledge, and it also covers you from being in real situations a lot. 5.3 miles. What video is this? Nagrande U? Okay, this one wouldn't have been too long. Ow. Oh god. Where's my mouse? There it is. I close this. I give you guys music. God, I love PSO music. 5.3 miles. And now we rest. No typos? Yay. They are just allowing the land to be returned. So power and knowledge while lacking experience. Let's open an emerald mine in Afra, Ewan. But we will use robots. Mata real. That sounds expensive. Wah, 5 incline, wah. It is hard. Fuck you. Let's go 7 miles. Even the incline was worth it. It brought Cairo here. I'm so happy for you, Global. I'm so happy it paid off. I need to fix trackers. Da-da-da-da-dun, da-dun. Freya, as usual, blocking the view so that people can't see me embarrassingly break my legs. Good job, Freya. This? Yamato, I am too, Ewan. I'm glad you are finally supporting me in Cairo. I have been supporting you in Cairo the whole time, you motherfucker. Oh my god, you motherfucker. Avatars. I almost switched to the Virgin Destroyer. That'd have been bad. That bend. Cairo's most likely gone back to sleep. LOL, he deserves his sleep, lost one. We need a portal. Friends. Drop portal. We're going to the train. And Freya. Oh, Freya's back. On my way home right now, Lamau, and you're welcome. Hurry back, Freya. I also need a portable hole. Oi, oi, oi. He is precious little angel that needs rest. Destroy my beat. What are you saying? There she is. Send invite. And then this. And come down a little. Is there anything on the walls to turn down? The lantern's on. The lighter's on. Ah. Holy, that's a lewd thing on the side there. Nobody saw that. Why'd they put all these dolls here? What? I turned off colliders and it did absolutely nothing. Can I don't know if I can grab that one. Ah. 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 Mm-hmm. That looks good. Right there. Move all my stuff over. Ah. I also need a portable hole, drive safe, train. Don't worry, I'm not driving and texting. I'll dream your train. What does that even mean? Is this Satisfactory music? I think this is Satisfactory music. I don't know about that, Global. I feel like Cairo is more of a degen succubus. Okay. Well, I have to stop walking. I just got here. Now I have to leave. I think this is just Yulin's influence coloring everything. Icy just menacingly watching Yulin balance has been restored. Ah. You'll do what with my train? Ah. Icy fire will dream your train. That's a thing you want, right? Right? I think. I only got through like half of my notes, guys. Hi, Pixel.
How long did it take you?
Mm-hmm. Here's a story from yesterday. Oh God,
Not
what was it?
yesterday.
What?
Not yesterday.
No, this is a story from yesterday.
Oh.
I'm banning you. I'm kicking you from this world.
Yeah.
The Yankees and the O's are fighting again. There was a big dugout cleaner where they fucking brawled and threw hands. Nature is healing. I don't know much about sports,
Nature is healing.
but I fucking love sports brawls. I don't know why. I got some insane photos of this map earlier. Hell yeah. Literally just home
It's
resonance.
like you just like watching hockey.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. There's something special about baseball because, like, when it happens in baseball, everybody's involved. It's never like, oh, here's two guys fighting. When it's baseball, it's like this dugout clears, now that dugout clears. It's just a fucking pit of dudes, and at the middle you see punches being thrown. That shit, I don't know. There's something just mystifying about watching that.
Dylan just wants to be in that pit of dudes.
Okay, okay. What a crazy train. Hi, Octo. I miss Pixel's true form. Yulin doesn't allow him to stretch out anymore. Yulin just like human fighting. Hi, what you mean that's his true form? My friend scaled to an insane size and was riding the train? Hell yeah. Unless that's what I think you mean, in which case, hell yeah. No, when it is global football and the whole ass city is throwing hands. I mean, so the best sport fight I've ever seen is like Malice in the Palace. Because that's the only one I know the name of. That shit was awesome. Train being run. Yulind is a hockey fan? I don't know if I am though, because when it's hockey, it's just like one-on-one. It's like sanctioned fight, so it's like more okay to keep it from escalating into a fucking huge brawl. And they're typically wearing so much gear, they never hurt each other. It's like, okay. But when it's baseball, when it's basketball, that shit goes wild. When it's soccer, 5 for fighting. We did VR chat with Core last night. I'm gonna start gunning through my stories real quick. We did VR chat with Core last night.
Aforementioned.
We were going to do the Ocarina of Time map. I found out that that is apparently not in a usable state and it's super bugged. And so we went to the Majora's Mask map. This was okay. I misunderstood the pacing, not the pacing, but like what was gonna happen in the map, and I shouldn't have. I should have like, oh shit, we're at the end now. We saw a little bit of a spoiler. I don't think it's gonna be that big of an issue, but I kind of wish she had seen it. We ran around Clocktown and then hung out in the field a bit. It's a cool map. It's not like the puzzles of Majora's Mask. You basically just go to the areas where you would get the masks and pick them up. You know, NASCAR would be better with brawling. You were having a bad time last night? I don't know if I was having a bad time last night. What happened last night? I think I just got tired and stopped reading chat. I don't know. I think, oh, you know what? I remember the exact comment that made me be like, you know what? I'm too tired to deal with chat. We were in the waterway, and everyone was like, "Yulin spoiling," and I was like, I'm so fucking done with chat right now. Is it a spoiler after 24 years? It kind of is, because she's planning to play the games, and so, like, to specifically bring it out and show her stuff, it'd be a spoiler. I don't think running around this map was spoiler. I think, you know, she might remember the, like, locations a bit, but, like, you just see them there anyway?
Let's suppose that you were able every night.
How can you have a bad time with cuties around you? Oh, is she gonna play Majora's Mask? She really wants to play Ocarina of Time.
As you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all
Which
your
is crazy to me. Because the 3 games I want her to play from the Legend of Zelda series are Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and Majora's Mask. Not particularly in that order. I think Wind Waker would be the best one for her to play. I think that's the one she'll enjoy the most. I think Majora's Mask would be good. And then Twilight Princess, I think she'll enjoy that the least of the 3. But I think it's just, you know, fucking solid. She wants to play Ocarina of Time, which I'm like, really? That one fucking sucks. But that's the one she's thinking right now. I'd love her to just go
Wait,
through
what?
all of them. What?
Ocarina of Time is like one of the best.
No, it's not. No, it is aged so poorly. It was great for its time. When it came out, it was a masterpiece. But when it came out, we were like still learning about 3D games. So like, it's a fucking minute to open every single chest in the game. At the time, that was appropriate. It was supposed to like show off the cinematic accomplishments of 3D gaming. But now, that shit just wastes so much time, it sucks. Combat sucked dick in Ocarina of Time. Because they didn't know about like how to do combat in 3D. So basically it's you can block and the enemy can block and they're gonna block for 12 seconds and oh, you have half a second to stab them before they attack you. That's combat in Ocarina of Time. That shit's lame.
Yeah, same in Twilight.
No, if you think that's combat in
Except,
Twilight, you're
like,
fucking dead
A
wrong.
little bit faster pace.
No, you're dead wrong. You literally have guard breaks in Twilight. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, you did you have that in Ocarina?
No! You didn't have guard breaks in Ocarina. In Ocarina of
It's
Time.
something.
No, you literally just wait there for the enemy to stop blocking. That's how you fight the werewolves and Deku Knights. That's the only thing you can do against them.
If you awaken,
Fighting Lizzle foes is a chore. In in Twilight Princess, you unlock the moves from the Fallen Knight. You get the Shield Bash. You get the Helm Splitter. You get the Roll Slash. You get the Mortal Draw. You get so many things that like improve combat and make it so that you're not just sitting there waiting.
None of those.
arrived here by fluke.
What?
You can begin to feel your own.
It like did none of that because my fucking 12-year-old brain couldn't comprehend it.
You need to go back and play that game, dude. Oh my god, that was the best part. The moment I learned you get new moves by finding this guy, I was like, I need to find all of him. I need all the moves. Oh my god, you didn't know about them? Okay. Bro. You get 7 moves from him. One of them is a shield slap. Literally, like, you hold your shield in front of you, and if the enemy is blocking, you can, like, literally slap your shield against them, and they'll be like, oh, and it'll open their guard, and, like, then you can attack them. You get a move called the Helm Splitter, where you can literally do a flip over them and cut their fucking head, which is also good against guarding enemies. The best move, the literal best move, is the Wind Waker roll, where you roll to the side, you roll around them, and when you do the full somersault and get to your feet, you jump up and slash, and typically you'll be behind them a little to their left, and it's like you get around their guard, and it's just an easy attack to do that gets around guards. That one makes you feel so strong. The last move you get is the Mortal Draw, which is basically sheath your weapon, and right when they're about to draw, you just fucking quick draw your sword and fucking slash down on them. And it does like a bajillion damage. It's fucking cool! And you just... Combat in Twilight Princess is the same as Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna fucking strangle you for that one.
But for me, it was. I don't know about you.
Hi, Hunter Tiger Pair. Thank you for the follow. There's a hot takes. Yesterday there was none. Oh, I love this world. Hi, Smug. I also love this world. I found it recently. You get the cheeks opener? Exactly. Where Souls-like was born, unspeakable violence yourself. Ah, yes, Ia Slash. Welcome, Hunter. Combat in Twilight Princess was like the first... no, I'd say Wind Waker was the first game that was like really in-depth combat for a Legend of Zelda game. Because Wind Waker had the parry system. And that felt really good, and it felt awesome to take on massive groups of enemies. Twilight Princess built upon it, and then I'd say Skyward Sword was a step back because they focused on motion controls, and that kind of sucked.
It was great.
Okay. And then
Get, like exercise and shit.
Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like combat could have been better. It feels different. It doesn't feel like it's an improvement or degradation of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. It just feels like it's different. It's not bad, it's not good. It needed some fixes for sure. That reminded me of the combat in AC2. Yeah, if she went through all of the Legend of Zelda games, I'd fucking love that. I'd be super happy. If there was an order that I'd want her to play in, I'd want her to play Wind Waker first, then Majora's Mask, then Twilight Princess. Then I think it'd be good to hit the 2D ones. I think I haven't played a lot of these, so it's really hard for me to say. Link's Awakening, whatever the remake was. The picture one where you can go flat, I think that would have been a good one. I hear Minish Cap is really good. I feel like she'd like that. Then I would like to see Ocarina of Time and Skyward Sword. I gotta give my dog a bath. Okay, I hope your dog is good with baths. I never had a problem giving my dogs baths. Sometimes they try to get out, but it was like, no, stay in here. And they'd be like, okay. And typically I was giving them pets and scratching them at the same time, so they were kind of okay with staying in the water. They were like, I don't like the water, but I like the attention, so we'll just get this over with. Now, I haven't given the boxer a bath, because my dad always does it. He just fucking takes her out back and hoses her down. We always took the Bostons, we always gave a bath in like the bathtub. Right, well, Mage? It's usually fine, but I put peanut butter on a toy and she just goes to town. Hell yeah. After the Majora's Mask map, which was a cool map, I want to do it entirely at some point. After that, we went to Suku. Suku was fucking weird. Suku was just some guy. Suku was just some guy that makes crazy weird assets and dumped them on an island. And it was like, dude, you were fucking crossfading when you did this. It's not enough to think you were just high. You were high and drunk when you did this.
Yo, wish that was me.
Then we all fell asleep on stream. Wish some can hose me down after a hot day at work with ice cold water. You can hose yourself down, right? You're not. You've got opposable thumbs. I saw an Am I the Asshole story. So this woman, she's married to her husband. She's been married for 6 years. And her best friend was like, hey, your marriage seems great. And she's like, yeah, it is. Your husband seems awesome. Yeah, I really love him. What do you think about opening your relationship so I can fuck your husband? And the girl's like, no, we're not going to do that. And her friend is like, this is bullshit. You know, modern marriages, you know, they're flexible. They need to be open. You're denying my happiness. You should let me fuck your husband. And she's like, no, absolutely not. And so now this girl is going to all their friend circles and being like, oh, the girl is so possessive and clingy of her husband, I'm not even allowed to talk to him anymore. And like, the first girl's like, hey Reddit, am I the asshole for not letting my friend fuck my husband? And like, I swear with all these am I the asshole stories, they gotta know. They gotta know they're in the right, and they're asking sarcastically like, am I the asshole for not letting my friend fuck my husband? But that was the genuine question. Am I the asshole because I'm not going to have an open relationship with my husband so that my friend can fuck my husband? 60 seconds under the shower and my water dropped to tea water level of hot? Oh, that sucks. Euland, you are denying my happiness. This is hampering my growth. As a mother, you should let me grow. How am I denying your happiness, Global? Obviously, this relates to Cairo. How am I inhibiting your time with Cairo? You're the one that's not joining them. You're the one that's not, you know, going and spending time with them on VRChat. In fact, are they on right now? Cairo is not on right now. That's actually surprises me. I was gonna say if they're on, go join them. That's not your friend. You're not an asshole. I don't need to hear the rest. It's a like stupid Reddit post. The fact that it even needed to be posted is insane. Girl just letting her friend doing all the hard work, looking for good guys to fuck. Okay, the fact that you jumped to that made me laugh. I'm not wrong, Global. That's immediately what you were gonna go to. You know it. Don't even. This guy's gaslighting me. It's always that with you, Global. Global, I will stream, and you'll go Cairo Doko. And 8 of 10 messages will have Cairo in them. And then I'll end stream, and you'll go to everyone else's stream and bring up Cairo. You'll bring it up in Core's chat. You'll bring it up in LowFam's chat. You'll bring it up in Yuki's chat. You'll bring it up in Safi's chat. I literally get pinged in all these chats from you mentioning Cairo. I guess that is right. The other two is where Safi cat. This is how being a therapist is like. Global just fuck Cairo already. No one is stopping you. Just do it. Yeah. Alright, here's a story for Pixel and Bits. They will both like this story. Bits, listen up. Not all
like it
heroes wear capes. A guy,
That's fucked up.
he got back to his car, and the meter he had put money in that he'd parked next to had run out of money. So he was kind of expecting a ticket, because he got held up with something. He gets back to his car, there's no ticket. Instead, there is a note. And the note says, please don't ticket, car won't start, waiting on tow, 3 to 4 p.m. Somebody had left a note on his car that said, hey, please don't ticket me, there's a reason I'm not here, I'll be gone soon. And it wasn't the car owner. Somebody just said, this guy is over meter. I got you, bro. And written a note for him so that he wouldn't get ticketed. Why would you get pinged when I mention Cairo? Because you don't mention Cairo. You mention Cairo and then talk about me. Let's look at what you said in Safi's. Sammy Cat. It takes like 2 minutes to set up. VOD tracks are easy. I'm not Yulin's favorite person right now. You didn't even mention Cairo there. Mwah. Welcome back.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
You know, you could buy, like, tickets that police use, and so you can, like, fake the ticket.
That's awesome.
I know.
This is sus. A cop will ticket a car waiting for a tow. Oh, absolutely. You know, they might look at it anyway and be like, fuck that. Or they might have seen the ticket and be like, okay, I'll let him slide this time. Yuland is Cairo handler. I'm not! Getting paid to state the obvious. Oh good, I can use him as my intermediary then. All heroes hide in the shadows. This is sus. A comp. Welcome back, Freya. Thank you. Thank you. Kiss the llama. What llama? I don't see one. Wait, what does OBS support have to do with anything? Did I say OBS support? Huh? I don't know what OBS support has to do with anything global. I actually don't know where that came from. I don't think I said OBS support anywhere.
Close
You read Safi chat?
your eyes, you'll be here soon.
I don't know.
Knees and she
You said Sammy Cat. It takes like 2 minutes to set up. VOD tracks are easy. I am not Yulin's favorite person right now. Let him cool off. Also, cats need pets. That's a question I am asking. It's okay. Wait, that actually sounds like you were defending me. What the fuck were you talking about with Safi? We were talking about OBS. You lost the thread there. Well, I can only see half the conversation, right? I can't see what Safi is saying. What is this song playing? Not a fan? Yeah, I'm not either. Where? God damn it. I don't know where the video player is. What the fuck is this song?
Of time will wring my neck.
I think it would have been faster to not respawn.
Every little moment spells regret. But I don't have to feel this way.
I don't know where the video player is.
As a voice inside my head.
Is this copyrighted? I don't know. Where the fuck is the video player? Ah, here we go. Ah. You need a nap, old man? I was wondering about that. Not even a reference to the thing? Is it just plain annoying? The song sounded like something a shooter were like, Jesus! What are these songs? Yeah, this is Bowen. Love their stuff. That conversation with Safi and his friend would do you a lot of good right now, actually. Then again, is any VODs muted? I will often get sections of VODs muted. But I've never got, like, a full VOD mute. But it will sometimes be like, hey, copyright music detected. And so, you know, this section's muted. And that's on Twitch. And so when I port it to YouTube, that will give me... I don't think I've gotten much... Well, I've gotten a few mutes here and there on YouTube, but YouTube's also not monetized. It doesn't really matter. What other stories did I have? I feel like I can just save them for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. I don't know, it feels weird to bust them out now. I did see something
Can
kind of
post them
funny.
out any day.
Civilization 7. So that got announced. That's coming out.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, a while ago. People want the Las Vegas Sphere to be in Civ 7. Which is like, oh shit, wait, they might actually put the Las Vegas Sphere in it. That would be really funny.
You can like upload MP3s to it.
Oh god.
That'd be hilarious.
I think it'd be really
They
cool
could
if it
put
like...
the Las Vegas Sphere in there, but you still need those 150 NVIDIA GPUs to run it.
Oh god. I don't know. I don't know. What would they show on it, right? Would they just show like a certain thing based on the nation that built it? Or would it have like a preset set of like animations? Or would it just be really boring and like just show
I think
the
it would
globe?
have like a preset animation, like how all of the World Wonders do, technically.
Mm-hmm. Well, not for spawning. I mean, like once it's existing, right? Is it going to have a static image? Is it going to just be an orb that's a smiley face? Or would it be like actually playing a small video? And would that change based on who
I think it
owns
would be.
it?
I think. Oh, knowing their what was
Or will someone mod it so it does all those things?
Yeah.
yeah. But knowing the reputation, like out of the box, it's probably just gonna be like the bare minimum.
Could you imagine if it's just a static smiley face, like not even animation at all?
That'd be creepy.
Doesn't even like look different directions. It literally just looks south. The song's like the one I can be hearing on Netherland radio and TV. Las Vegas Sphere is the ultimate goon cave, and I will die on this hill. I don't know if it's the ultimate goon cave.
I think it's definitely a goon cave. I would say
some
the
big
cave-
YouTuber pays them to put her stuff up there.
Holy. I don't know of a VTuber that could afford that, but if it happens, what Goon Cave?
Hololive can afford that.
I don't know. I don't know if Hololive has that much money. The Las Vegas Sphere is really expensive.
Fucking Dodgers, dude. They're in the MLB. That
They
that's
were
saying something.
they were in one game of the Dodgers, right? How
No.
expensive is?
They have a whole partnership with them.
Yeah, but they're not gonna play at every Dodgers game,
Yeah,
are
it's
they?
not an expense. It's like it's a partnership. So like they get money, and then of course there's expenditures, but like
Mm-hmm.
they're getting more profit because like that's just how baseball are.
Fuck you, Pixel. The NeeGX NBA collab is real. Yeah, but that one was stupid.
Only
Hi,
in Japan.
Sanjay, which all we need to say is nothing at all because they're a shitty company.
True.
You know.
Ah.
And that's saying something. Is company bad?
Here's something funny. Eminem and Candace Owens are beefing. For anybody that doesn't know, Candace Owens is a like super right-wing podcast, like along the lines of Alex Jones. Her whole stick is
Candace,
that
these nuts.
she's black and she says racism isn't real. She fucking sucks nuts. Apparently,
Candace nuts.
she started taking shots at Eminem a year ago and was like, this guy's lame and old, and people just liked him when he was edgy. I think he's gay too. Eminem's totally
That's a
gay.
dumb thing to do.
Yeah. So he rapped about her in one of her songs recently. And he's been calling her like Grand Wizard Clandis and Grand Dragon, which holy, those are funny.
It's hilarious.
But yeah. Candace Owens and Eminem are beefing. Here's what you need to know about Candace Owens. People go on a podcast or a TV show and say racism isn't real. Black people are just trying to, milk benefits and welfare because they're lazy. And then she will sue someone at the company she's working at for her 15th lawsuit of racial discrimination in the workplace. So racism isn't real. She's just lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit over racism. So, literally just the short-sighted, get that bag. She is just doing it for quick buck. I fucking can't stand her. I hate Candace, her poor husband. Hi, Shocky. I rated before you could think of rating me. How dare you? I love you, Pixel. You always get the joke. So long as people ignore sundown towns, racism will definitely still be alive and well. However, there are way too many black people doing exactly what she's accusing. I'll disagree, but whatever.
Where's that coming from?
Freya.
Oh.
She's the type of girl I don't want to marry in church. Dude, she is literally just definition of a grifter. I had two more stories.
I'm
They're not
glad
really
the
that
word
important.
grifter came back.
Did it ever go
That's
away?
like a 300, 200, yeah.
Oh.
It's a 200-year-old term
Oh, really?
used to describe politicians.
Hmm.
That would because in the infancy of the railroad industry,
Hmm.
they had monopolies, and so they would pay the politicians, and that's why they were called grifters.
Hmm. A wild Shocky has appeared. Hi, lovely. Today, what are the plans for today? Oh my god, we're finally gonna watch Code Geass again. As far as I know, nothing has gone wrong today. And we can watch Code Geass. We left on a fucking
Supposed
massive...
to knock on wood after you saying that.
I know. We left on a massive cliffhanger of Lelouch discovering the White Knight was Suzaki.
Oh, spoilers.
Feeling the Jinx cheeks. Well, I don't see anything in the messages that says, like, hey, actually... Excuse me, Freya? Huh?
I don't think that's what it means, Freya. Also, I wish. Wait, what?
Okay. Yulin has be edge maxing on Code Geass. Yeah. What do I grab? There's something that's like, do you want to grab this? Joke, I know what knock on wood means. Okay. Okay. Alright, what did Feet Chan send me? The Tesco milk meme. I think we're finishing season 1 today. I think that's the goal. We're at like episode 18 or something, 19. And it has 26 episodes for season 1, so we should finish season 1. After that will be season 2 next week. I started recording the next video in Star Wars. The next video is fucking Tatooine. I can't tell if it's going to be long or super long. It's going to be at least an hour. But I can't tell if it's like an hour 10 or 2 hours. Okay. Bro Season 2. Can't fucking wait. Alduin. Code Geass today. Planet Crafter Monday. Stardew Tuesday. Sunday I will have off. No, Sunday will be Banjo-Kazooie. We're gonna celebrate 350 days of streaming. And we will do Banjo-Kazooie on day 350. I've got it all set up. I know how to run it and open it. My first time emulating a game. I'm gonna try and beat the game. I'm not gonna try and 100% it. I'm just gonna try and rush down Jiggies so that I can get to Gruntilda.
Emulating legally, by the way.
Emulating legally. I have owned the game in the past.
Now you currently own the game.
No.
Yeah.
I know the rules. I own the game currently, haha. Sure. Pog. Yeah, that's the plan for the upcoming days. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys this. I was down to 135 pounds. Then my family visited and I went back up to 140. Right? I just fucking put on 5 pounds instantly with them visiting because we were eating so much home cooked food and out at restaurants. I'm already back down to 137. So it was like I knew it wasn't gonna stay. I knew it was gonna come back off pretty quick. But yeah. That was happy to see. It was reassuring. I was like, 80% sure it's gonna come back off and 20% panicking, like, oh god, what if I go up 10 pounds? But we're already 137. And that was last I checked. That was like a day or two ago. Hi, Trog. Oh god, now I'm like nervous about Banjo-Kazooie tomorrow. I'm so bad at playing single-player games when streaming. Playing any game that's not just stare at your chat and actually play the game. Pray for more family to come visit? No. I hate it when family visits. I like seeing them. I like, catching up with them. But it stresses me out. It's like, it's a break in my routine. It's a break in my habits. It's a break in my diet. And just, I honestly was just like, not stressed out, but like more anxious when they were visiting. The day they left was like a fucking weight off my shoulders. Okay, I heard you want to lose more weight. Tomorrow I will do 100 rolls. No, you don't have to. Cairo will probably just be there. You don't have to. We can add speed. We cannot add speed. We're not adding speed. There's a little bit stomach that can go.
You can add,
What'd you
you
say?
can add weight.
Oh,
Add
God.
weight. Like, broccoli.
Yeah. I actually do have weights like that
Yeah.
at my house. Not
yeah.
like to that extent, but I do have like ankle weights.
No.
I don't have fucking 2-ton cinder block weights that you drop and they fucking
Just carry a car on you.
Yeah, we don't have that shit. Looking at speed, good idea, Pixel. Ah. We don't need to add more weight. $2 for incline is a pace, an amount I am happy with. You guys want a pro tip? This is out of nowhere.
What's your tip?
If you're ever watching a movie with your guy, and it's not a movie you care about, it's just some dumb guy movie that's like, a lot of action. You don't have to pay attention to it. Just anytime the music gets loud, look at him and go, holy shit. That's all you gotta do. Like, they'll think you're the coolest chick ever. They'll think you're watching and like, soaking it all in. Just, the music gets loud. Holy shit. That's all you gotta do. That's it. Can't lift a cinder block with one hand. We can make him wear a backpack, and each dollar we add 1 pound. It'll be exactly like when he started this. A call back to the backpack. Oh, God. I did have a backpack early on, didn't I? In the VCAT avatar. Can't lift a cinder block with one hand? I can. No, we're referring to Rock Lee's weights in Naruto Riddle. Where he lifts up his leg warmers. And he's got the fucking, like, crazy heavy metal plates on his legs. And they fall. I called them cinder blocks. They're probably not cinder blocks. They were just crazy heavy tungsten weights. I can't believe Euland. Hats watch shonen anime with me. Is that won't? for once. I don't know what word was supposed to come out there. Curse your autocorrect. Is tungsten a dense metal? I think tungsten is the densest metal. Heats? I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I don't think it was heats either. I can't believe Yulin hates watching shonen anime with me. I don't hate watching shonen anime with you.
Isn't the densest metal, but it's a dense metal that's relatively cheap or in
Oh,
great
okay.
supply.
No, that's osmium.
What they were using before that was depleted uranium.
Oh, okay. I know tungsten is super
'Cause we have a
crazy
lot of
dense. I know I just saw a video of Ludwig bought a tungsten cube and it's like 45 pounds and he's like, dude, what do I do with this? My brain
want a
is made out of
tungsten cube.
tungsten. Fully, you are still going? I am. We're only at 320. There are days, Octomage, where we'll have a long walk. We'll end at 3:30 and it'll be like 7-8 miles. And then they'll get me talking about like Legend of Zelda or something and I'll go on for like an hour just yapping. And then it's like, holy shit, I've been live for 5 hours. Guys, let's end already. Oh, it is? I was making the action movie joke, but it got fucked up. Tragic, you hate to see it. When walkathon? We don't need to do a walkathon. Every day is a walkathon.
Dollars equals 0.2 miles.
Good Lord, Joe. $5 for an extra mile?
That's
Did I hear you
too
right?
little.
Of $1 for 0.2 miles?
Yeah.
So $5 for 1 mile.
So it's $25 for 1 mile.
$1 for 0.2 miles, right?
No, it's 5.
What?
Yeah, you should do 5, not 1.
What was the initial ratio you
Sorry,
said?
I'm doing the mental math.
What was the initial ratio?
I don't know. I recall. I'm
I
doing
thought-
too much math.
I thought you said $1 for 0.2
Did I say
miles.
1?
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, then it would be $5 a mile.
Yes.
But if you do 25 for 5 miles, or 25.
Yeah, that'd be fucking
Before-
harsh.
yeah.
When walkathon, I have a tungsten ring that now feels like a regular aluminum ring. I saw a ring recently. It was a I don't know what material it was, but it was an Eevee ring. It had it was just a ring and it was Eevee colored and it had 2 ears going back up, like Eevee ears on it. And I was like, "Oh, that's fucking cute." And I almost sent it to Full, but I didn't want to make him sad because I don't think he can get it right now. One day I'll be finished with my stuff early. It's not way past my bedtime and I'll come hang out. Hell yeah. I look forward to it, Octomage. You could also just, you know, live, laugh, leave your job and show up anyway, even if your stuff isn't done. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a bad influence. Ah.
Yeah, Yuland is a bad influence.
I saw you were talking shit yesterday. Hello, I did that in January. I should make ring. Do it. My stuff is Unity. Also, I made a clay torso. Do I post it, Yulin? If it's not safe for work, yeah, go ahead and post it and eat stuff. Teach him the consequences of his influence.
I'm gonna get Yuland a gold ring.
A gold ring? Why?
So we can match.
Oh my goodness. Ah. 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 You know what I should do? I should just get the Satisfactory OST and put that in every world in their video player. I heard
I
Zelda
think it's
Talk.
royalty free.
I also think it's royalty free. Zelda Talk gets me going. If I get running on Zelda, I will fucking talk for like an extra 1 to 2 hours, and we'll be like, holy shit, we've been live for 5 hours.
Apparently, I played Twilight Princess wrong, so don't ask me about
Yeah. What are the rules for Torso not safe for work?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Tinfoil.
Does it show Guro? And does it show genitalia?
Has anybody else noticed him acting super
Wait,
weird
what?
recently?
Torso.
Take a look at this.
Ocarina of Time is the best, but it's also the one I played the most. Oh, Octomage. I think Ocarina of Time is the worst. I think it was a masterpiece for its time. I think 3D was such a new concept at the time that they wanted to make not just a game, but also a movie. And that's why you have so much like, you open a chest, the camera spins around for 40 seconds. It have boobs with no nips. Post it, but put the spoiler tag. And then also just say, you know, boobs with no nips. I think their
Gear series.
I think their combat is atrocious, Octomage. But again, it was one of the first 3D games. And so they didn't know what was good, right? It'd be fucking crazy if they had Genshin Impact combat in Ocarina of Time when it came out. I think for its time, it was a masterpiece. I think you look at it now, it is just aged so poorly.
Looks like I'm dabbing.
And I think there are other games like Wind Waker that, you know, for their time there was they were a masterpiece, and as they age, they only get better. Like Wind Waker is just timeless. To call Ocarina of Time the best? Ooh. That's Did you check out the Ocarina of Time VR chat map? It was so good. Somewhat playable. We went to it last night, actually. We went to it on Core Stream. We couldn't go into the Deku Tree. The floor on the ramp down into the Deku Tree fell off, and we just fell into the world. And so it was like, okay, this map isn't playable. And we then went to the Majora's Mask map, and that one was much more complete and finished. We didn't do the whole map because Core hadn't played it, and so it was like, hey, we don't want to see this whole map because she's, you know, thinking of playing the game soon, so spoilers. We'll hold off on this. But we did do all the stuff in Clocktown, and then we waited for midnight on the final day, and we went up on the clock tower. But the Ocarina of Time one, that one was a little too busted. We couldn't continue with it. If I were to rate, okay, all the Zelda games I've played Octomage, I would put Breath of the Wild at the top. Then I would put Tears of the Kingdom. Then I would put Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword. That's how I rank them for the ones I've played. I have Spirit Tracks, and I have Phantom Hourglass. I have not played enough of them, and I'm told they're the shitty ones anyway. I have not played Oracle of Ages. I have not played Four Swords. I have not played Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Minish Cap. I think there's another 2D one I'm missing. There's a lot of them I'm missing. I played Ocarina of Time with a co-op mod.
Yeah,
Random
played,
loot
like
ones.
the first two either.
I have not played Legend of Zelda and Legend of Zelda 2. I have watched the Game Grumps play Legend of Zelda 2. I think I've also watched some of those other 2D ones. But yeah, I've not played those. Random loot mods a few months ago. Thought it was incredible. I'm happy you enjoyed it. I compare it in its like unmodded state compared to the other Legend of Zelda games, and I just think it is aged so poorly. I was watching G Willikers play it recently. He and Lugs were playing it. They were playing with that co-op mod. I mentioned to Senral, maybe we play it together after Planet Crafter, but we'll see. Breath of the Wild was also really good. I sort of hate Majora's Mask. I actually think Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild. But because Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel and you go into it with experience from Breath of the Wild, I feel like that takes away from it. Whereas Breath of the Wild, one, it's got the tutorial plateau, the Great Plateau, of just learning all the physics and ragdoll and like just how open-ended every solution is. And then it's got, you know, your first time going around the world exploring everything. Whereas Tears of the Kingdom, you know how the physics work. You get different moves, but like you go into it like, I can do all this. Hi, Sen. It's not as like, whoa, that's crazy, I can do this. You're kind of like, oh yeah, I know I can do this. You get to Death Mountain the first time in Tears of the Kingdom, and you're like, yeah, this is cool the first time I saw it. Oh, that's neat, they've changed it in this way. It's like, it doesn't have that amazement and wonderment of that open world Zelda game the first time you see it, because you've been there. I need to get Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom, strictly on a, like, mechanical basis, strictly how complete the game is, the story, the experience, I think it is better than Breath of the Wild. It just loses a bit because it's a sequel.
My hot take is that both Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild aren't the greatest due to Switch hardware.
I can agree with that. I had a lot of fun, and I played them both on Switch. But, like, I still had a lot of fun with them. I do think if you play them as a 60 FPS gamer, they'll be better. Games of Hyrule is really fun, but I don't know if that counts. I don't even remember what that game is. Posted? Okay.
There's also
I
Hyrule
meant to
Warriors
say-
too, which was really good.
I had a lot of fun with Hyrule Warriors. I don't know if I count those as Legend of Zelda. Well, they've got Legend of Zelda
Oh
in
my
the
God.
name.
Legend of Zelda, the crossbow one.
Link's crossbow
Or is
training.
that a Link? Yeah, Link's crossbow training.
You're fucking
So funny.
reaching.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst. It's a good game.
It was a complete game. In that one on rails Resident Evil game
Okay, okay.
on the Wii. Great Oak
Where the
Dodge.
heck is...
Came with a crossbow thingy and everything. That was a didn't look like a crossbow. You know there was a Nerf gun game too?
No. What?
Oh my god. Yeah, it came with a Nerf gun that you can like put the Wii controller in. It was great.
I know
Honestly.
there was a Nerf gun FPS that came out about the same time as the original Unreal Tournament.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Say that again? I was looking at the torso that Riddle posted. That's not a torso, that's boobs with a torso.
Oh yeah.
There was a Nerf gun FPS that came out at the same time as the original Unreal Tournament.
Wait, just... Like, it was a game, but it was just Nerf gun themed?
Yeah, it was an FPS, but you used Nerf guns.
Wait, that sounds cool.
I think you didn't kill people and it was knocked out. I don't remember. It was from like 1999 or 2000, somewhere right there.
Wait, I never heard of Link's crossbow training on Rails, Lamau? At least we aren't being called cheap. True. Hi, Sarah's. I just want to know who wanted to call it crossbow training. That name really sets my expectations low. Yeah. Does Link ever have a crossbow? Like, he's always got a bow. Is there ever a game where it's like, here's Link's crossbow?
It'd be funny if they gave him a gun.
Okay.
Why didn't they release Pokemon Gun?
You know why. Although the Wii was a wild console, it really was. The Switch has been the longest lasting Nintendo console. It recently hit the point of, this is the longest running Nintendo console. I'm fucking ready for Switch 2. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a Switch 2. I'll probably get it if something specific comes out. I probably won't get it on launch, but if it's like, hey, here's the next Legend of Zelda game, I'm like, alright, we're getting it.
Pokemon 3.
No. I do not want to buy another Pokemon game. That's why
Power
launch
World
titles
Berry.
That's what they all say.
Hmm?
I said Power World buried Pokemon.
I agree. I think the best Pokemon games to come out in the last 5 years were number 3, Pokemon Arceus. Number 2, Monster Hunter Stories 2, and number 1, Power World. Breath of the Wild was the reason I first got a Switch. Yeah. I got a Wii U for Monster Hunter Tri-Ultimate. And then I got a Switch for Breath of the Wild. Although I don't think I got it right at launch. I think I waited like 6 months to a year. And then I was moving, and we were going to have internet when we moved. And the internet company called us, and they were like, hey, scheduling conflict, reschedule your internet technician. We were like, okay, we'd like an appointment. And they're like, great, we'll send a guy out in a week. And it's like, motherfucker, we're moving into this house, so now we don't have internet for a week? And they're like, yeah, tough shit. So we didn't have internet for a week when we first moved into a house in Texas. And so I said, fuck it, time to get a Switch. Time to get Breath of the Wild. And I just lived on that shit for a week. It was great. I haven't touched my Switch in a minute, but I love it. I haven't touched my Switch since Tears of the Kingdom. I don't feel like, oh, I never use this, so I need to get rid of it. I don't feel like that, and I'm honestly... Anytime I have a friend that's like that, I'm like, what is wrong with you? Just save it for when you do need it. Bye, Riddle. Have a good time. Have a good day. Thank you for hanging out. I have friends that they're like, oh, I never use this console, so I'm getting rid of it. It's like, why? Just, you have it. You don't need to get rid of it. I'm okay not using my Switch for a year or two. Yeah, I think the recent consoles that were unsuccessful at first didn't have a launch title. Typing is hard. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the good time chat. Have a good one. I usually don't get launch consoles on launch. Now I think about it. My parents got me a Nintendo 64 for Christmas when I was like 6 years old. I might have gotten a GameCube at launch. I think I might have gotten it, if not right at launch, within a few weeks of it launching. And I know I got Super Smash Bros. Melee right away. I might have also gotten Metroid Prime pretty early on. And then my grandma bought me Super Mario Sunshine. When a Wii came out, I didn't buy that at launch. I ended up buying a friend's used Wii, because he was, he needed money, and so I was like, I'll buy it, and I bought the Wii and his 5 games. I got a pretty good deal for him. And that shit lasted me a long time. The Wii U I got at launch. But, shocker, there wasn't much, like, demand for that. People didn't even know it was a console. They thought it was a, like, add-on. And so, not many people were buying. Also, I think the Wii U just didn't have that many launch. It had, like, 4 launch titles, and one of them was fucking Monster Hunter. And then the Switch I didn't get at launch. The other consoles I've had a PS2, PS3, and Xbox 360. I got
way after they'd been out for a while. And it was just like, oh, I want to play this game that's on this console. I'll go get it. So like Tales of Vesperia, when that came out, I needed a 360, so I bought a 360. Oh, I had a standard Xbox too. I don't know why I had that. Switches were hard to find at the time. Hi, Yuki. Yup, that usually makes launches sort of hard. Hell yeah, Sunshine. I did not beat Sunshine. I probably played like 20% of it, and I was just like, whatever. I just wasn't gelling with it. I think it's a fantastic game. It just wasn't me. I think I wanted to play like Diablo or something. I don't remember what I was playing at the time. PlayStation 5 were so friggin' impossible to grab that I just accepted it. That it was time to stop buying consoles. Save me $500. No complaints here. Wanted a Wii but wasn't allowed an allowance and couldn't get a job. Damn. So, I don't know how they always surprise me when a console is popular at launch. I didn't start working at stuff like McDonald's when I was really young. But there were times where I was like, I want some extra money, so I'm going to do this. And so there was a few summers where I would go to people's yard. I would go to people's door, you know, just door to door. And I'd be like, hey, do you have pests in your garden? I can collect the snails from your garden. I will collect them in this bucket, and you pay me 10 cents a snail. And then I would just, you know, be in their garden for like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And then I'd be like, I found 70 snails in your garden. Here's the bucket showing all of them. And they'd be like, holy shit, that's a lot of snails. Okay, yeah, here's $7. I also did this with aerating lawns. And so, aerating or oxidizing a lawn is basically when you put a bunch of holes in it, and that gets oxygen deeper into the soil, and it's apparently good for the grass. Sure. My dad, he had these, like, shoes. They're kind of like shoe-shaped plates that have a bunch of nails in the bottom. And I would go to houses and I'd be like, hey, do you want me to aerate your lawn for $5? I'll put a bunch of holes in your lawn. It's good for the grass. It'll help it grow. It'll take me 20 minutes. And they'd be like, wow, such a, you know, what a cool 10-year-old entrepreneur kid. Yeah, here's $5. Aerate my lawn. And I would walk around their lawn with these spike shoes on. And I was like, jobs are fucking easy. PlayStation 5 were so friggin' impossible. I don't know how they are always surprised when a console is popular at launch. Collecting snails is interesting. That's new to me. I was kind of expecting, oh, thanks for collecting those snails, close the door. Well, here's the thing, Sen. If anyone ever did that, I was prepared. If anyone did that, I would literally just start putting all the snails back in their garden, right? I would have just been like, alright, fucking, they're not dead. I can put them all right back, buddy. Fucking put that shit in their mailbox. Ruin their light, ruin their day with it. Good says aeration promotes new growth. Google. Yeah. Yeah, so I would walk around with these shoes, and I don't know if people had heard of this, or they were like, oh yeah, cool, you know, I've heard of this, that doesn't make sense to me, go for it. Or if they were just like, this sounds like the stupidest snake oil ever. But, hey, look at this 10-year-old, you know, looking for a job already, that's cool of him. I don't care, I was happy to take the money. I paid for a few video games like that. I don't think I really needed to. I think I had, like, a fucking fat allowance as a kid. Like, I was always getting, like... I think I was getting $5 an hour, and then when I was, like, 10, I started getting $10 an hour. And then, I got that until I was 18, and when I went to college, they were like, we're gonna give you $40 a week for groceries. So I was like, huh, okay. And then I'd go and spend $20 a week on groceries. Yeah, I don't think I did not need a job. I am privileged. I'm aware of it. Hee hee. Can you fully extend? There you go. Oh shit. Can you appear on stream if you're banned?
Don't say that publicly.
I gotta cover my ass first.
I'm not showing my name. I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, okay. I'm happy to see you. Hi.
Oh yeah? You lying to me?
No. Why would you think I'm lying to you? Okay, now I'm nervous since you're going real close to the camera with your butt. You're an absolute menace. Never had a job as a kid. I'd always just sell old games and consoles when I needed new shit. No, yeah, don't show your name, Pixel Dead. Yeah, he might be.
Banned from VR chat, not banned from Twitch, by the way. I should be fine, to be completely honest.
Hmm.
And only banned in public world. This is no public world. This is Boolean.
Hmm. What was that bloop? I see. Okay. I want to try and get a nap in before Code Geass. So, I'm gonna end. I'm not ending because Como just showed up. But because I need sleep before Code Geass.
Euland is ending because I'm here.
That is not why I'm ending.
We're going to have excellent sexual relations starting right now.
Stop.
Right now. Hey, handsome. You looking for a pleasant ride on the Como Express?
You're such a fucking
The
menace.
gothic mummy. Oh my god, I've just had such a heart attack. That was so hot.
This woman is a menace. We're going through the train. World. Behavior. Auto level. Okay. Where is my stuff? Who is live? I actually think I know where we're going today. I saw someone go live. I want to say about an hour ago. Ah. Where is... Okay, there it is. Which... I closed it earlier when we were in the Hat in Time map. Oh. No, we'll go where I was planning to. Where's Chatterino? Como, I swear to God. Stay out of my camera. Banned on Twitch is no-go? I didn't know the rules of it specifically. Okay, bye. Going to wait for Cairo now. Oh, I know that outfit. Nightmare by extension. Correct. I did dirty stuff in that outfit. It's tainted. Oh my goodness. Rail, thanks for stream. Love you. 6 shaders, though. You are a genius. Here are the socials.
Thanks, Octomage. I love you.
And we are going to LoFam. Tomorrow is Banjo-Kazooie Day. We'll be celebrating 350 days. Only 11 days late. Other than that, we did 5.3 miles today. Thank you, Global, for the incline. That being said, I love you. Bye.